So, but tonight, open panel. Is Mike Cerrone coming to save you and your channel? I, I might. I don't save from what? What? It's not any kind of danger or risk as far as I know, other than all like these strike patrols that are going around. But that's everybody. It's at risk of drama. It's at risk of trolling. You think Mike's gonna come save me from that? Hey, IG, what's up? Just waiting for the crew. Hey, Helena, how are you? What went on? What went on in the world today, or your world, anybody's world? I was at work. I didn't really pay attention to the news. So if anything major happened, I might have missed it. But every time I peek, it's usually something about politics, like that bill they were trying to pass. I know there was the flooding in Texas, and then the stuff going on overseas. Right. And I saw where that camp director, whatever she was, that lady, died while trying to save some of her people. And it's not just men. Women are capable of that type of heroism too. Like we think of that as a man thing, but this lady jumped in and did just that. The same instinct, the same thing. Like I've seen both genders and both sexes jump in to protect, to rescue. So I don't know this person. I don't even know the story or the background, but just the idea that she did that, I admire her so much. What's
Hello.
up, Busker?
Not much.
Nunzio, is that a new channel or just a new avatar?
Me?
No, Nunzio's in the chat.
Uh, uh,
Oh wait, what? Are you People in Mexico City are trying to kick the Americans out?
oh no. Well, I
Yeah.
mean that's probably tit for tat, right? Oh shit.
It doesn't seem to me like something organic, like that normal people would just do.
Yeah. Hello,
Just
Flash.
because one country is getting rid of their immigrants, you wouldn't suddenly turn around and start kicking out all the tourists. So there's, I'm
Yeah,
not a conspiracist, but there seems like there's got to be more behind it.
yeah. I mean, like they gotta make their money from like they know that Americans are rich enough to. So yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
hey, you know how much
Huh?
money is in Britain in just collective wealth
Like
in,
the whole
in Britain
country?
in the whole country, like private wealth,
Mm-mm.
317 trillion pounds.
That's a lot of
Wow.
pounds.
Oh no, is it? Yeah, yeah,
Holy
collective.
shit.
300, yeah, 300 trillion pounds basically in
What
collective wealth.
country has the most?
That's crazy. What the fuck?
Is it Norway?
That's mad. No, but that's the Church of England. That's all of it, isn't it? It all combines into the asset that they own
yeah,
completely. Yeah, it's huge, bro. Fuck.
that's a lot of dough.
317. 317. Is this? I might be wrong, but I think it is that.
Uh oh, shit.
So should we get some of that action? Why are you guys worrying about what 36 billion trillion? What?
Who?
Wow.
I'm not worried about anything.
Good. I like you.
But I did see that Trump was talking about a sovereign wealth fund, And then I was watching some podcast, and they were saying that they were giving the Democrats advice on how to come back, and creating a sovereign wealth fund was one of their ideas for the Democrats to use. And I'm like, Trump's already tried to create one. Why are you trying to credit that to the Democrats when the Republican in office right now currently is already trying to do that?
Okay, take this back from an outside point of view. Why is Elon Musk trying to separate the party?
He don't know what he's doing because he's a
Yeah,
spurg. It's not
yeah,
going to go anywhere.
of course.
It's
I like it. So, what? Who's next after Trump then? Let's think
probably
big.
Vance unless like
That's
there's
Vance.
what
some kind of upset.
JD Vance would be good. Yeah, JD Vance is. Yeah.
I'm,
I
Who,
I'm,
would
who else? Who?
I'm happy with them so far.
my thought would be, yeah, probably Vance, if unless a lib took over.
Who?
A lib,
Oh,
or hopefully not a lefty.
yeah. It depends on who they run because this is their opportunity to finally run somebody that people actually want.
Well, the huge
And if they
problem.
do that, then that's going to be competition.
I mean, the huge problem here is that Israel made America launch an attack on you know Iran, didn't they? Really?
Say that
Pretty
again.
much, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. It was like force majeure, wasn't it? Really was. And
I didn't hear
America
what she
did
said.
the deed, but who cares?
Leggy, what's up?
Oh, I'm extremely fucking bored, but it's okay.
Oh, so you came here. Oh, it's a raid. Oh my God, we're getting raided.
What?
Is it you? Is it Bazette?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Anyways,
send him
yeah,
over.
I've been bored all day. Everybody's
What were you
gone. I
off
don't.
or something? And there's
Well,
no
no,
family
there's
around.
nobody home. Nobody's home. I'm bored. Like I thought I'd been bored in the past, but like I'm fucking bored.
Me
What do you do
too.
when you're bored?
Well, cause see, I wanted a new truck, so I sold
Read
my
a
Jeep,
fucking
so I had
book.
an excuse to buy a new fucking truck. I just haven't gone to buy the new truck yet.
And that
In the
makes you bored.
meantime, the wife's gone to fucking. Her and the two older girls are gone, fucking doing their whole fucking scout camp shit. So like, I'm here stuck with no fucking wheels. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, and you
We
didn't get your
we were
truck.
both just on Zat's channel.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyways,
Oh, so he must have. That's how y'all all ended up here. Cause
I've
you.
been in
I
Discord
saw
all
you were
day,
I saw you were live.
battling with Berto.
Uh,
Literally all day. I've
So
been
I'm the
battling with
other
Berto.
panel now that people try to send people to when they're showings, like I do.
well, I
I'm
mean,
somebody
I just
else's
saw you were
panel.
live.
I
I
didn't
mean,
even. You popped up the same time I went on Zat.
Oh, okay.
So
I
Well,
didn't know you were
welcome.
live when we were on. I
so
didn't know.
either way, I was coming here. I was
Y'all
coming
know
here.
I'm glad to have y'all here.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm a
you here
staple of this
first.
channel now.
A what?
A staple.
Oh, yeah. You're kind of a reg.
So same thing with plastic. He's a staple
Yeah,
here.
I think all of you are.
I know I'm not. I'm more of a raisin. You
Oh,
know.
you're a raisin, not a staple.
Yeah, because I
Plastic
last
raisin.
long. I come out. I taste pretty
Do you
weird.
like raisins, sir? Because I love raisins,
Yeah,
actually.
bloody right. Yeah, I do actually. I like grape. Every grape. Raisin is a yeah. Yeah,
Dude, I'll eat like
I
boxes
like
of fucking
olives, man.
raisins.
I'm
I hate
proper like I
raisins.
don't know why, but I'm proper like Mediterranean slash like Arab somewhere. Also, I like pickle, man. I'm fucking
Oh yeah,
proper into
pickles are
that
good.
shit.
Man,
You know,
I
it's
used to munch
weird,
on
man.
raisins
I
like
don't know what the
I was,
hell goes on with my gut,
Ooh,
but my gut tells me to eat like olives. It tells me to eat this. And I do it, bro.
my
Go for it. Like if it
my
says eat
stomach
that
is
cat,
churning
I'm
just
like, oh
talking
shit, no,
about
I can't
raisins.
do that because then I'm going to the hospital saying my gut tells I want to eat a cat. What's going on with me?
What?
I'm joking. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Plastic African
What?
is so funny.
I bet raisins are good for your bowels.
Yeah, man. Everything with grain and sort of roughage is good for your bowels, but not over a lot. You gotta mix
Yeah,
it up. Yeah.
overdoing it. Yeah, that can. Yeah.
Is there any food that's bad for your bowels that you should avoid?
Oh.
Shit.
Uh.
I mean, I guess it's probably gonna be like, what
All,
do you
all the
reckon, bro?
all the food that's
The
stored
best.
in a
Taco
The
Bell.
container.
best food in the world. Cheese.
I mean, like in excess, anything's bad for your bowels. I think, and especially in this day and age, it's not wholesome like it used to be.
Was
And
it ever though? We grew up on junk food
well,
Oh shit.
even that was more
and
wholesome than it
cereal
is
and
now.
milk.
I mean, like I'd say it was more wholesome in in a way, because it had tallow for the
Oh yeah.
fry.
Oh, when
I
they
do.
switched
I
out their
took the tallow.
fries
Yeah.
and
They
started using
fucked they
vegetable.
fucked it all up.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I had my appendix removed.
Oh man.
Like recently?
No, no, no. When I was a kid,
Oh,
and what happened? I reckon. Okay, swear down. It was because I was eating uh basically was it sugar cane straight
oh
from it.
yeah.
Yeah, and that happened after like a badass burger somewhere.
Wow.
And my dad literally thought, because, dude, don't get me wrong, like, my dad really made a big mistake. I literally almost died because he kept me at home before my school year. That
Shit.
was awful, bro.
Well,
Yeah, yeah, dude. The doctor who said get him to the hospital popped my appendix.
so like,
Literally died. Yeah,
was it
yeah.
just the appendix, or did you ever develop diabetes or anything?
Oh no, no, but no, not the
But you,
diabetes.
this is I'm asking just because you said you ate cane sugar that set it off.
No, I think it was because I ate the cane sugar and it was fibers that I swallowed.
Oh, okay.
I
You
didn't.
swallowed the sugar cane? You're
I think
supposed to
so.
just
Yeah,
suck,
yeah.
like chew it
I know, and to
and
spit it
get the
out.
juice
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I was an idiot. Yeah,
Damn, dude. So it was
but
like
I'm
a
lucky I wasn't dead, bro. Yeah, 100%, bro.
bullet to your
My dad
spleen
kept,
or whatever the
dude,
fucking
my
pancreas.
dad
Oh
kept
my
me at
god,
home for like 5 days before he took me to the doctors. And
god.
that time he took me to the doctors, literally, I was rushed to hospital. I was floating in a huge bath he had.
Mm.
In his, imagine it like, 300-liter bath and you're floating in it. Just,
Yeah,
as
they
if
give you some good
something is
drugs.
wrong. Yeah, because it was so pressure. I didn't understand what was going on. He thought it was like a stomach ache. He was working. My mum was down south. The family wasn't even there. It was, jeez.
Damn,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, it was awful. Oh,
dude.
God, they opened me up at hell.
Well, at least they found it when they did.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, no, shit. Damn right. I was dying.
God damn.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Leggy, is this helping you?
We wouldn't have you here.
Amen to that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love it.
Sure.
Okay, good. As long as it's alleviating your boredom. We don't want to make it worse. That's
What, the diabetes or the what,
with the
taking
liver.
away one of your uh you can live with like your gallbladder, I think. Jeez, can you imagine that?
I had to use my brain. I've had to use my brain all day, and like
Oh.
actually have real
Doing what? I
thoughts
thought
in
you
my
were
battle
off.
Alberto.
Sitting around the house.
No, I had my battle Alberto since like fucking 11 o'clock this morning.
Wait, what?
Yes,
You
sir.
had to use a brain for that? What? Yeah, where it was
Well,
on YouTube?
because like I had to like pull out like scientific shit and make sure I was accurate, and I
Speaking
did
of
not want to be
scientific
wrong in
shit.
anything. No,
Well,
no, I wanted Helena, not fucking Nick, the
well,
Professor Bolt
there
up here.
you
What the
get
fuck? I
whoever's
don't
at the
want him to
door.
save me from the aliens. They'll
Helena
probably
did
try to
it.
experiment on me like they will. What the
Helena
fuck?
had.
I'm gonna experiment on you.
Oh, no, no, don't ever say that again to me
What type of experimentation you gonna
without
go
a
for?
pause.
I don't
That's
know. I'm
not
thinking
good
of
though.
stuff.
Please say pause, please, sir.
Yeah, stop me now.
Okay,
But
no,
tell me more
I'm
about
out.
this battle. This was today.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so Berto was trying to tell us that a transgender woman has a womb and is capable of carrying a child, but it's too expensive, so most people can't afford it, and that he's one of the few people that had it done. and
Fuck
and
off.
then and then tried to tell us that that he didn't say it, and then he tried to tell us that he was a natural woman. Then he tried to say DNA is what uh, determined whether or not you're a woman. I go, no,
Oh
it's
my god.
technically it's the chromosomes from the DNA of the sperm of a male that technically determines whether or not you're a male or female. But I go, biologically, you cannot change that fact, no matter which way. Then the argument turned to, so you're saying women that don't have periods and don't give birth to children aren't real women because they have a medical issue and can't have children? No, that's not what we're saying. Because they have a medical issue is why they can't. You being a male that turned yourself into a female, you are not able to and never
Wait,
have
that's
been
what
able to.
Birdo is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know what he was actually.
Well,
So
that's what
he's
Berto
male
means.
to female, which
Yeah.
I would call a trans man, but people call a trans woman. It just makes more sense the other
You
way to
know,
me.
I was just having this discussion with somebody earlier today at work. And I have a serious question, if you don't mind me asking. Now, growing up in the 80s, 90s, and sometimes doing Rocky Horror, we used to say transvestite is just a man who likes to sometimes dress up in women's
Yeah,
clothing. But that doesn't make them trans.
yeah.
But I heard from like the trans community because if you at a university, there are people you can ask that the word transvestite is now considered offensive. But that
So
means men
that
who
makes me want to
dress
say
like
it even more.
women but are still men and perhaps still even heterosexual, they're not trans.
Oh yeah, we had this conversation as well about the difference. Somebody else had brought that up about the difference, and he said, "No, it all means the same."
Yeah,
That's
and I
It's
just
think
like
them
you're a
trying to
fucking
act like
retard.
they own language.
well, and I
Yeah.
think they get confused by it because I've seen younger folk who well, let's say their gender is male, but they dress very feminine, but they're heterosexual, and
Because
I think even they're
that's what the
confused.
word means is dress.
And
Yeah,
then
Cross dress.
And then
and they say
Berto
they're
wanted a
transgender,
woman to
but
prove that she was a woman. Like, show me proof that you're a woman. Show me proof that you're a mother. So
Show
essentially,
me a
he
vagina.
was asking for proof that essentially asking to see her naked and pictures of her children. And then made the
that's kind of
comment,
gross.
then
Okay.
proceeded to make the comment
Why do the
that,
conversations always end up here? Let's let's.
well, I'm just telling you
Go.
asked me, you wanted to know what it was about when
I
I told
know,
you.
but you could filter those parts out.
What do you mean? I'm just telling you. That's what it was about. So,
The
anyways. So,
debate.
anyways, for an hour now, Berto's been in the server all by himself talking about the best dog movies of all time. He has like a 5 page
Old Yeller.
fucking thing going.
Balto.
Actually, I don't think he's mentioned Old Yeller at
Milos and
all.
Otis. Milo and Otis.
I would have
Don't
said where
forget the journey
to
of
me,
Natty
the best
Dan.
dog movie ever is Where the Red Fern Grows, but that's
Well,
just
that's the
me.
best dog book for sure.
I don't know.
You,
I
they made
haven't
a movie of it.
Cujo.
Yeah.
Did,
Oh, Cujo.
I haven't seen many dog movies actually. Now that I think about it.
What about a robotic dog? Isn't there one called like Axel? It's a robotic dog. Does that count?
Sure.
Wasn't that Short Circuit robot a dog, or am I getting it confused
Oh
with
no,
Doctor
that no 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 no.
Canine?
Short
That
Circuit was not a dog. Short
Johnny Five
Circuit
was
was a
alive.
robot from like the what was that movie? 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, Johnny Five is alive.
Johnny Five still alive.
And there's a white guy who plays like an Indian, which we could never get that humor today. But speaking for the Indian community, we find his character hilarious.
Yes.
Wasn't it too Asians? Didn't they have a lot of Asians play native people back in the day as well?
Yeah, like this guy they wanted. I think they wanted it originally was supposed to be an Asian scientist, and then they changed it to a quasi Indian one. I mean, technically, I think he's from Cleveland, but he has some of the best lines in the movie.
Quasi Indian.
Yeah, because he's in computer science, so therefore the first thing to do is check Indian. But
So
he's from
East Indian. Yeah. Okay. I
yeah.
thought you. That's all
But
right.
it's not, I think it's played by a European actor, but that wasn't as offensive to us as when the new J.J. Abrams Star Trek traded Khan, who's my people, with Bunderban Cumberbatch or whatever his name is. They made
Wait,
him
what?
white. Yeah, they made Khan Noonien Singh white.
Yeah, they
And
did that with a lot of.
Cumberbatch plays him.
Yeah, so they played with this white guy because I
Oh
mean,
god.
see, for us, it's not that we're Indian; it's this very specific type of Indian, who use the name Singh. Um, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to look like
SINGH.
me,
Hey, pop soda.
but I was just stopping by to say hi and see
Oh,
how's
you
it
were
going.
stopping by to say hi?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
hello.
I thought you were coming up to talk science.
No, no, no. I
Trans
officially
science.
start working. Oh, but I checked out your website, and the last time we talked, uh, we wanted to get into like a deeper conversation about, I guess, stuff. Um, well, we can do that at a later time.
Yeah, the thing you said you didn't want to get into.
Yeah, well, we'll
That
have to
all you
advertise
had to
it.
do was not bring up again and hope that
Well, we
it.
have to. Your webpage interests me then.
Oh, okay. My
So
my my the one from my practice, Sage
yeah,
Grove. Oh,
I was trying to see. Is like, what would this guy know about doing that kind of stuff? But I was like, okay, maybe you do know, and
I've
so
dated enough of them. I mind melded with one of them.
I
Um,
have a paper
I'm
which is just chicken.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to see what this is. Leggy, you're freaking me out. This is one of the most interesting, trippiest, creative. Like, is that a real chicken or a puppet? Who would make a chicken puppet? They
Wow.
should.
Well, I want a chicken puppet now.
You
It's
have
a
a
real
chicken.
chicken.
You're bored. You had this chicken, and you sit there acting like you bored.
Well, I can't sit here and stroke my cock all day.
Is he an indoor
It'll get
chicken
changed
or outdoor?
eventually.
And what's behind you?
Just the curtain. I'm sitting on the couch. I got to
That's a
put him back
curtain.
outside. Yeah, I
That
got to put him back outside.
cool graffiti looking
I just
thing.
grabbed him for a second.
Wow. Chick, chick, chick. Chicory, chick, chala, chala, chickararoo, yalaka, balaka,
It's this
balaka.
guy right here, the one
Can't you
that's on my
see? Chicory, chick,
photo.
gives me. That's the same one? That's the
Yeah.
black cock? That looks like a Baphomet head on a rooster. Satanic chickens. Only on Gen X, Jeff. When Leggy shows up with them.
A chickdomid.
Yeah, Nick, I
Elena
do want
got
to
all
talk about
excited
that.
when
We
she
could do
see
a
that big
one-on-one
cock up
stream
there.
on it too, if you want, and then just
We'll have
open a
to
panel later.
advertise it so the trolls can clip stuff.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to want to hear because you
Even
just
though I'm just not that interesting.
it's really going to help make their case for them because they're already some of them are already trying to convince me of all kind of stuff about you,
Well, that's
and
not
I'd be
What
like,
about
everybody.
well,
Nick
dude,
Bolt?
he admitted to being a psychopath, so I don't know what more you
Well,
have to
it's
convince
okay.
me of.
Being a psychopath is it. It sounds like it's a negative thing, but it really isn't. It's just
My experiences with it have been mostly negative. I have actually I have a really close friend, or I had growing up, that was a total psychopath, and we were like this.
Everybody knows somebody, man.
because psychopath doesn't mean bad. It doesn't mean you're a
It
bad person.
well, it
But
can
it,
like you. That's it's very unpredictable. That's the thing. There's a level of risk no matter what.
I think I'm pretty predictable.
I mean, I'm not worried about you, especially over the internet.
No, no,
There's
and
way more
nobody's.
psychopaths
There's only
on
one
here
person.
worse than you that I'd be worried about.
There is only one person telling you about me, but
I know, but I also watched that video.
Oh, I was going to tell you something about that video, and I don't remember what it was.
But there was a backstory to it because in the video he was already accusing you of talking about his family. So there was some
Yeah,
kind of,
I had to watch it again to see what that context was.
but it got way like that's not even. It got
I
way
don't like.
uglier
Well,
from there to the
yeah,
point where
I
that doesn't even
I
matter anymore.
used. Well,
Be
okay.
safe. Thank you. Happy to
Oh,
have
right,
you.
our side. Oh, your side. Are you at 1,000 yet?
I am. I crossed.
Woohoo!
And now they don't show you each individual sub. They just show you every 100 when it changes. So I
Ooh.
don't have to like keep looking at the numbers every other day.
Now, but what I was going to say, to be fair about that video, I mean, it's quite clearly pointed out that I I didn't start that. Um,
Well, we don't know because we don't.
no, well,
Mike
you can
was
see in the
reacting
beginning.
to something about that happened even before that video that we don't have the background on.
I can't remember what started it. I remember he had a big freak out. We were playing trivia. Now, generally, when you play online
Like on
trivia,
panel.
yeah, on the panel, you should put your camera on, just so you can check to see if people are, Googling answers, right? That day, my camera was inoperative, um, but I wasn't going to play. I wasn't going to play this game, and somehow I don't know why they insisted I play, and I said, "Look, I don't have a camera, so you're not going to be able to check to see if I'm Googling this stuff." Um, which I mean, granted, they were very easy questions, and I made sure I even put my mic close to my keyboard. Everybody knows I have a mechanical keyboard, which you can pick it up really easily. And so, anyways, we played, and this individual agreed to those rules. I made it very clear. I go, look, my camera doesn't work. You want me to play? And they agreed to it. And
Your camera
Then
used
they
to work
accuse you of
though.
cheating.
well, they didn't.
Oh, but
Um,
but I would not have walked into that because you were gonna open yourself to that no matter what. Because
Yeah, I
somebody
don't
was
know what
gonna.
the reason. I don't know what the reason it was like necessary for me to play. I don't remember, but I'm sure that stream exists somewhere, and you can see I very clearly pointed out multiple times that no, um, I can't partake because I don't have a camera. And But it was one of those. Yes, Johnny Five, Short Circuit. It was one of those where I think one of us started with some hubris, and then the other one reacted to that hubris. And I took the bait because I knew I was going to win, and I did. And I think that's what started it.
Like over this were y'all cheating or not thing.
Yeah, because I mean, this individual was very, very convinced that they could.
Who's the one that convinced you to play with the camera off anyway?
I don't
Because
remember.
that's the real troll in all of
Yeah.
this.
Um, I mean, there was a legitimate reason. Like, it wasn't even this big of a deal. It was just us hanging out on panel, and when you play little panel
Yeah,
games.
none of this is a big deal. I
Yeah, it
don't know
really
how
wasn't
it
a big
ends up
deal.
into.
But you know how sometimes people puff themselves up on YouTube, like it might have been. Well, you'd have to look at the video, but I have a feeling that my opponent was very confident that they could defeat me in trivia, which, uh huh. And that sort of started some animosity. But this is just my hypothesis. I don't really remember. I mean, you see the video; it's such a stupid thing. I mean, like, I don't even know what we were arguing about. Um, I mean, the whole
So
thing started.
whatever happened on the video I saw was like a spillover from that.
Yeah, but if you listen to what the words this individual says, they were like sort of attacking other people on the panel, and then and out of nowhere, just takes a swing at me, and again was very confident that
But
if
it's not out of nowhere if the context for it is the cheating thing from, or was that like a day or so before?
I don't really, honestly, I stopped analyzing that individual some time ago. Um, but like I said before, I mean, I already told you how I felt about that video and my behavior in it. And I did finally go rewatch it after you watched it, and yeah, there's a lot of language which I probably should not have used and was intentionally offensive to get a rise. But
AC, I'm going to time you out. Quit typing that. People can watch the video if they want, but you don't have to describe that part of it.
what part is that?
The part that we're not going to describe or talk about.
Okay. But I was, if you actually look at specific words and things I used, um, I noticed that this individual kind of used some of the same tactics I did, which I find
They
flattering.
were both y'all both of you were this was both of you at your worst
Yeah,
that I've seen. So this was a low point
yeah,
for both of you.
yeah. And I don't even remember where all that animosity came from because usually I'm pretty chill, but
It
I do
looked
have
like
this.
just spurgery. Like just your
Yeah, well,
circuits got activated and they just started to
yeah,
unleash.
that's what I was going to say. Is like I'm usually pretty calm, but whatever triggered it, um, there was a lot of sort of built
Two
up
little
animosity.
alpha going
Yeah.
at it.
Do you
Uh,
drink? Are you a drinker?
well, yes, I've done that before, but in this case, no, I wasn't. It's actually quite the opposite. I was probably on my ADHD meds, which is why I was able to go sort of so fast. And
Oh
Oh, that
yeah,
was the you said you were on nomads because we talked the other day, and I asked
well,
what you were
their
like, and you said that video was an example.
ADHD Adderall is not a necessarily a mood stabilizing drug.
yeah.
Um,
Makes you pay attention.
yeah, and then if you also can be if you're in sort of a very competitive mood, you sort of take all of that and apply it to it, and that's how you can get pretty vicious and just it's like nuclear war.
Yeah,
Of course, I'm going to bring up nuclear war. It's like it just keeps escalating until we blow ourselves up and make asses of ourselves,
yeah. And I think what we're seeing
which we
today
did.
is still some aftermath of all of that.
Yeah, but I've moved on from that. I mean, like I
Yeah, no,
said,
I believe,
I
I believe
recognize
that
that's
part.
not something I would. Well, I can't promise I'd never do it again, but that's something which I would make a concerted effort not to get to that kind of point. And thus far, I think I've done pretty good.
Would you like to play a game? It depends on the
Oh,
game.
that reminds me. I'm going to send you another video. It's actually on one of I can't pronounce his name, Zatochi.
Oh,
Um,
Zatoichi, we just call him Zat.
Zat
Bob,
on his panel, he had somebody up there which like saw me in the chat and sort of was starting to spurg out. Um, but I want you to watch how I handled that versus what I was doing in the past. If that makes sense.
Hmm. Did you know this person or were they a stranger?
Yeah, no, I knew them, just sort of on the internet, but not really personally. Somebody I'd been on their panel a few times.
And they
And
just started going in on you?
yeah, it was actually kind of weird. Um,
Salud. Don't worry.
I mean, I'll just send you the video in private chat. I mean, I
Okay.
don't sort of want to give this person any attention.
All right.
Um, that's a whole other internet deep dive. But instead of one upping the attack, I tried another tactic, which was sort of disarm the individual.
I'm so lost
I
with
do hear
where
a
the
bird.
fuck
Is
you
that
even
your
talking
cock?
about.
You lost about what?
Whatever the fuck Nick's rambling on about. He
It's
has
I
such a
don't know what I'm rambling.
monotone
the
voice that he
drama
puts
between
fucking.
him and
I
the other
just
guy.
couldn't imagine me being a student who actually likes science and shit and all that, actually being in his class because I'd fall the fuck asleep because he has such a monotone voice. I'd be that kid
You low
or that guy in the
vibration,
class,
Nick.
but yet still getting all A's.
Well, to be fair, right now I'm halfway slouched in my chair with my mic like barely up. So,
Your voice
I-
is always monotone to me.
is
I
it?
can't lie, Nick. I can't lie. Not saying you're
But
not a
it's
smart man, but
Dude, I
a
personally
lot of professors are like
I
that.
personally
Hey,
find
Alexander,
these
good to see you. And
conversations
yeah, I should be
amazing.
going for a couple of hours, maybe another hour and a half.
I seriously, I'm not blowing smoke, but I find his Conversation engaging, I gotta say.
Nick? Yeah, I do too. To me, we have interesting conversations, but I have a very wide tolerance
That's just
for
my opinion.
conversation
I'm not
styles.
saying he don't have good conversations and shit. I'm just saying his voice when he's just the only one really talking. It's just, and it's not a back and forth conversation. It's just
Yeah, man.
Well, in class I walk around, so
You can jump in too. Like, don't
you
feel
don't see the
attacked.
animation.
yeah, but I can't jump in when I don't have a fucking clue in hell what he's talking about.
Sure, you can. People do it all the
Sometimes
No,
I don't
time
know what
on
I'm
here.
talking about. Anyways, I
no.
gotta go. I just wanted to
All
come
right,
back,
we'll
say
catch
hi.
up. We'll keep
See you
talking.
later, Bolt.
I'll talk to you later. Good talking to you all. See ya.
You
See,
too. See you at the dance.
see you at the
The
dance.
tone scale.
What dance is that?
I don't know. He's planning some dance. Some
Who's dancing?
Just
Dance, dance, like Dance Revolution.
I don't know what it is.
is it like a panel
I'm
dance
hoping it's gonna be like a panel dance.
where you
No,
just
I was pretty
jiggle
good
your body
at
around
that
and
that
shit?
fucking thing in the arcade back in the day.
Oh man.
The fucking big whatever the fuck
Well,
was
you
it?
have the
Dance
floor
Dance or
now,
Dance Revolution?
so you have to entertain us, or we might get bored.
Oh, I have to entertain you? Well, Jesus Christ! I
Well,
mean,
no, you don't
you've
have
already
to.
seen
But
me
if you
stroke my
if you want to
cock
make your
tonight.
point
What else
about
do you
boredom,
need me to do to entertain you for? Jesus Christ!
Are you seeing? Yeah, I see
but
your
Leggy,
cock.
I
I
mean,
can't like. Can you be boring even if you tried? If somebody said, "Leggy,
I
be
mean,
boring
if you
for
ask
10 minutes," be
if you
boring
ask
for ten
Bones, I'm quite
minutes,
boring.
huh?
If you ask Bones, I'm quite boring.
Who's
Leggy, how
oh
do
I
you
don't
keep the
I don't
chicken
even
in
know
your
Bones. He
house?
just hangs out
Does
here.
it just stay like really
No,
chill?
I don't keep him in my house. He walked inside the house. The
Oh no
door,
shit.
the
Okay.
wind blew the door open and he walked inside. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab him.
My
But I had to shut the door before I grabbed him because the white rooster. If I grab this one, the white rooster fucking tries to like spare
oh
you.
no, dude, are they racist with one
Wait,
another?
No, no, the black chicken's the white chicken's bitch.
Oh God.
I
I
Oh,
think they're
thought the
gay with
black
each
one
other.
was a cock, a
But they
rooster.
both are. But the
Oh,
white one's
but
like
one is
the white
submissive.
the white one's the fucking dominant one.
Hmm.
Like he's the one that got his voice first. He
Yeah,
got the tail
it
feathers first.
doesn't matter
Even
what
though he's smaller,
they
he
don't pay
matured
attention to.
first. So
They don't
therefore,
Rooster kink.
they don't pay
he
attention
is the
to
he is
Writer of the
cortisol.
in the
Gen X
pecking
Death
order.
Show.
He is the BWC is in charge.
There you go.
Hey, Spike,
Well,
the
that's
house
pretty cool.
rooster.
Does it that do you have? Is that the one that lays eggs that you have, or is it?
No, no. I mean, we just got a couple hens, but
Okay, all right.
because when we bought all the fucking chickens this year, we got fucking all roosters. So
Is that what
it
they're
is what
fighting
it is.
over? The hens?
Well, like, what do you breed them? Can you breed that
Hey,
black
I
Bricky.
one?
mean, I could breed them, yes.
Oh man, you should try it. See if you can get like a checkerboard fucking rooster. That would be wild. Or
Oh
like
no, I
a
mean I can't with the
two-tone
black and
rooster.
white one, no,
That'd be awesome,
because
man.
they're fucking both males.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know
you
what
can't
type
do it
of. You must
like
have been talking to Berto.
like the human
You
beings
must
can
have
do
been
it. A
using
person.
Well,
Like,
they're
Berto
definitely
logic.
kinky, but do you think they're gay as well?
Well, I mean the white one,
Like, are we
he's
gonna
pretty
get a little
protective of
rooster
the
on
black
rooster
one.
mhm.
action update soon?
Oh man, that's something else.
You should make the black one a little collar and leash.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, give him like a spiked collar or something. That would look
Yeah,
cool. Like
you could
like one of those punk
give
rock
him a cock ring.
cock collars, and like
Yeah,
you can have a cock collar, and it could look punk rock. You could like shave a
the
mohawk.
punk rock cock.
I don't know. Does it already have a mohawk? I mean, like, I think it does, doesn't it? Sorta. It's got a flab of
I
something.
thought it had the head of Satan, so even a mohawk would be cool.
What, my fucking chicken?
The chicken, yeah.
The head of
Doesn't it look
Satan.
like a
No, that's a
Baphomet
twenty-five
head?
hundred dollar fucking chicken.
Like a little goat head?
Oh god. Well, I mean, like, it depends on the angle, I guess.
Dude, them motherfuckers sleep on top of the house.
I wish there was a satanic chicken
Satan
like that.
chickens,
Like
Oh
they go
yeah,
right
put
to
a
the top of the
Ramones
house and
T-shirt
perch
on it.
on the right on the fucking edge of the house,
a
and
Satan
then
chicken,
they jump from the top all the way fucking
Devil
down. It's
chicken,
a
kind of cool.
chicken, a wicking chicken.
wicked chicken.
Oh man,
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
winner, winner.
Come and
K-Tel
get
was
it.
the
Come
people
and get
that
it.
made those knockoff records. That's what I remember them as. K-Tel Records. And they would advertise them on TV, and you could send off, and you'd get like almost versions that sounded like the actual artist. Like they would have Olivia Newton-John, but it wasn't really her. It was some fake Olivia Newton-John trying to sound like her. But it was close enough to where you kind of could pretend you were listening to the real thing. And it was
Kind
called
of like how
K-Tel.
they do it with the Beatles. Like there's like Beatles wannabes on YouTube because you're not supposed to have any Beatles on here, but you can cover Beatles if you
Can you
somehow.
talk about Beatles?
Yeah.
Or what's going to happen? Michael Jackson's going to come back from the grave and
No.
put a
Well,
curse
I
on you.
think
Thriller.
what's that Beatle that owns it all now?
Michael Jackson. I
No, the
think he's the.
Beatle.
Is it McCartney?
Paul McCartney. Sure.
McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah, McCartney
Paul
owns it
McCartney.
all now. Yeah. Jackson's long dead.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Oh, Michael Jackson's dead.
I saw some weird looking thing that like had like a mask on and it kind of looked like him in the eyes and it was weird. Did you ever see that video of this dude and he was wearing this weird hat and I don't know, man. Like people like they were saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's Michael Jackson." I'm like, "Well, I could kind of see that, but yeah, he is like he has some kind of like mask on that looks like a human skin." And I don't know. I don't know. He's probably long dead. I'm sure. Yeah. I didn't go
Is
down that rabbit hole really.
is there a Michael Jackson conspiracy brewing?
There, yeah. I mean, like, there's a conspiracy about everything, man. Like even in the Beatles, what was that one guy?
Oh, Paul
Oh,
is
Paul
dead.
McCartney.
Paul
Yeah.
McCartney.
They
That's
say Paul McCartney now
right.
is not the same Paul McCartney. They say Paul McCartney now is taller than the Paul McCartney originally. Like, there's all kinds of conspiracies about that.
Yeah, I saw the pictures and like the comparison pictures of the younger days. He did look a little different, but I don't know. I
He
really
looked a
could.
lot different. He was a little black kid with an afro.
No,
Who?
we're not talking about Michael Jackson. We're talking
Oh,
about Paul McCartney.
oh,
Yeah, it's wrong.
Paul
Wrong race,
McCartney.
buddy.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, didn't they do those songs together?
who?
Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. Say, say,
I
say,
think yeah, that's
and the
right. They
girl
had
is
that
mine.
like that's right. That's right. They had a whole bunch of people on that one, right?
Yeah, something
Say
like that.
you,
And he
say
did that
you.
one with Stevie Wonder, Ebony and Ivory. See, like, why do people think things are racist? That's what we grew up with.
I know,
Why
right?
would y'all
Right?
think people that grew up with that stuff are these hidden racists?
I know, right? Fucking the biggest
Ebony
threat to
and
humanity in America
Ivory.
is the white man, and the fact that they keep pushing this shit is just it makes me so mad.
People say it's dying, like it's on the way out. I hope it is.
Yeah, man, I hope so. I think it helps to have Trump in there. I mean, I guess.
That's
Shit.
one of the reasons I voted for him.
Yeah, man,
He
like
went in
that's
there and took care of that right away.
yeah. I mean, shit. He might do some weird shit, but I see still got rid of some stuff I want to gotten rid of. And I didn't even vote for the Mucker.
Well, we'll see what happens with this budget. I'm sure we'll
I vote for
feel
nobody
it one
at
way or the
all
other.
ever. And for years and years, I've been bitched at because I don't vote from people who I thought were friends who are really just libtards.
I don't know why
Well,
people.
you could vote center. Okay, I'll vote center. All right, yeah.
Sony owns it now. Is that what? That's what's being said, huh?
I
Who?
don't know why their lives depend so much on whether you vote or not. Like, how
Yeah,
is that?
motherfucking. Like you're not doing your duty or some shit. And it's just like, no, well, you go do your duty and fuck up our country if you think it matters that much. Vote for a person who might
It's
fuck
not a
up.
duty, though. It's a privilege here. Some
Well,
countries it
a
is a
lot of
duty,
people
but
will
here
talk
it's a
about it
privilege.
like it's your solemn duty as an American. Like a
No,
lot of
it's a
people have that
privilege.
attitude.
You can exercise your voice
I know,
if you
but like
choose, as
I know.
if you want to
But
use
I
that
tell these
voice.
fuckers, I tell these fuckers like I don't. It's my choice. I don't fucking do that.
That's the best comment I've seen yet about Trump. I voted for Trump to get my mother-in-law deported. Love it.
Oh man, I just fucking the cocoa went up in powder. Oh man, I was trying to dump in a shot of cocoa.
Oh, so now you have cocoa powder everywhere.
Yeah, I got cocoa powder all over my bed now.
Oh,
I'm
is it the
laughing.
kind with
Like
the sugar mixed in, or is it just
now it
cocoa?
has no sugar at all. It has
Oh,
what's called cocoa flavanols and 1,200 milligram per serving. And my
You
God,
know, talking
it
about
has no
sugar.
sugar at all. Period. It's like, but you can tell it tastes like chocolate. It's just
You
very
know, I thought most of the world sugar came from like sugar canes and shit like that there, but I didn't realize that sugar beets is also where like a lot of sugar comes from.
and also corn, fucking corn syrup.
yeah,
That's
corn.
Well,
fucking
corn syrup, but I'm talking about actual like granulated sugar. I didn't realize it.
from beets.
Yeah, you have sugar beets and then you
Oh,
also have the
hello, Not
cane syrup.
Laws. Lovely to
I
see
didn't
you.
realize that.
Seems like it's been a while. And I don't see the ads on StreamYard, so I don't even know what they're. But YouTube is rolling out this new thing where they match you with advertisers that are looking for content like yours to run ads that are like that you're a match for. And so I signed up for that, and I'll see if anything comes out of this ad network because we might get ads that are more in line with what this community is
One
about.
thing I gotta say though, man, you gotta be careful. If you have those like 30-second ads, people don't want to sit through that shit.
Well, YouTube usually has where you could skip after like 5 seconds or so. That's what I
Yeah,
I never watch a complete ad.
so yours are skippable then.
They should be like when I'm watching other people's panels, they are. So I'm assuming mine should be.
It's strange because some people have ads that you can't skip and they're really long.
Oh yeah, I don't like. Every now and then they'll throw one in that I can't
Yeah,
skip.
yeah. Long as people can
Oh,
skip it, it's cool.
is that his new home, Vic? That's good. He goes where he's needed.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen with the ads, but
Fuck
YouTube
the
said
ads.
that, huh?
I said fuck the ads. I got YouTube Premium, so I
Like
don't
I would
watch
like
ads.
to like sponsor actual products that we use, and even like maybe we be in the ad. We could all be in the ad. Wouldn't that be cool to have people from the panelverse in the ads that they show on the panels
Well,
that we might watch?
there's like different like right leaning uh, companies that want to have sponsors, and
I have the option, but I didn't choose it yet because
oh, dude, fucking.
it feels like selling out because I see other channels that do it,
Well, I
and it.
mean, like, if it wasn't for this one channel, I wouldn't have found this cocoa powder, man. This stuff is great.
Oh, that was from an ad,
Yeah, from Redacted or something.
so they work. Oh God.
Yeah. Redacted's a good show, man. That's where I get my
Okay,
news.
I definitely have to get my content. I have to get my ads out. If they're that powerful, I have to make sure that the ads, that products I actually want to promote, are showing up on this channel.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I
better.
could be
You better do it.
like I could be your partner with like just not. I don't want any money from it, but
Well,
I can help you. But like I'm just drinking the cocoa, so like
You could do a testimonial, like
I don't know. We
yeah,
talk a lot
I
about
saw
cops
the
on this
ad and bought
channel.
the cocoa, and
because like, yeah, I mean it's not bullshit that I'm
So
been.
how about an ad for Trojan? I can. We
There
can
you go.
Trojan man for all
yeah,
your rich
that's a
pleasure.
product that
Choose
could
choose the
be
Trojan man.
useful around here.
But you can't
Yeah.
the Trojan. What's the Magnum? How big is that's the big one?
Magnum,
The Magnum.
The Magnum,
Oh,
like for the 8-inch
Magnum.
dick.
who's gonna promote the Magnum?
Well, well,
Oh shit!
I know
well.
who's not gonna promote it, but I'm not gonna drop name names.
Anyways, I know at least one YouTube star that doesn't have the equipment. He's proven that
He doesn't have what?
the equipment big enough.
Oh, well, you might be thinking of the
Since
same person.
YouTube didn't even pick up on it. Ha ha ha. I'm being serious. To this day,
Oh
that video
yeah,
exists.
great. That's a great idea. And the ads for suing each, like if people falsely copyright you or falsely swat you or something like that, call this number. If
That
people
would be
dox you
good.
on the internet, call this number. Those kind of ads.
But let's be real. A dox, right? When it comes to doxing, right? So, by definition, really, doxing's only when you're putting information that's not readily available to the public. So, if it's not in
Well, we
public
had a
domain,
debate about that on this stream a few months ago, and there were different conceptions of what doxing actually was, and my version of doxing was different from most of the drama
see
verses.
me pretty much. I mean, if you're not really putting out this person's like social security number, I mean, phone numbers are pretty public domain, really. I mean, maybe not as much as they used to be, but I mean, phone numbers are still pretty much pretty public domain. You can find it.
Well,
Uh,
I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
but pretty much social security, kids' identity, uh, all that
But
type
some
shit.
people consider just first names doxing.
dude,
But that's not
some
doxing.
people
But
get
if
doxxed.
they're trying to remain anonymous, I can
Some
see
some people's
the
family
point.
get doxxed, and dude, I've known some people who've gone through some shit from that, dude. Like,
Welcome, Moose. Here's somebody
it
that
can be
might have
bad.
Yeah, but that's not doxing.
something to
That's
say.
harassment, though.
Well,
There's a
like
big difference.
doxing turns into harassment.
No, to me, the intent doesn't matter. It's releasing information about the person that they
I,
don't want released, private information.
But it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not really private if it's in public domain. Now, if
Yeah,
you're
that's my
releasing
other
medical
thing is like the
information,
people that are releasing this information got it somewhere. So
yeah,
that you got to protect your information better if you don't want to get
that's what
doxxed.
I'm saying. If it's in public domain, like that's what I'm saying. If anybody can do a Ben verified account, so the biggest thing on these things is you got to keep your name safe. You know what I mean? If you can keep your name safe, nobody can figure out who the fuck you are. But as soon as you release your name and then you add where you live, it's game open.
Yeah.
And I
Like
hate to say it, but
nobody on
it is
YouTube knows anybody else's name unless they told somebody.
exactly. You see my point? Like essentially, when you tell somebody your name and then you give them your phone number and shit or email, there's ways you can backtrack. This is all shit that I've considered with the people that I've given the few people that I've given my phone number to and my email. That's why I changed my phone number because I got thinking about it that I didn't really want my phone number, but then I got thinking anyways it don't fucking matter because it is what it is because my phone number's out there. So, but
Moose,
that's
what's
not that
up?
here or there.
Well, I think you just wanted a new phone.
Well, I may have.
And when it comes to doxing, I would say that everyone has like a different definition of it for some reason, but I think that doxing is anytime you use personal information online to possibly harm another individual with
Yeah.
their stuff. Like
That's fair. That's
when
fair.
Paul he showed the website of my business. It had a picture of my daughter and me and my wife and our phone number and stuff for the hotel. And so, like, some people don't consider that doxing, but I did. And I mean, I forgave him for it and stuff, but
But
I do
yeah, it
think,
was still
uh,
malicious
Yeah,
intent.
I mean, I guess if it's being done and then it's turned into, as I said, harassment with malicious intent and shit. Like, you should never release photos of children, regardless if it's public out there on Facebook, the internet. Like, you should never do that. That's just fucking weird. But, like, other stuff, it's not right to drag, like, people that's not on YouTube into it, because, I mean, what the fuck they have to do with it? But,
But these
same
are
sense,
people
it's
that are
public
out to
domain.
hurt other people. They're not going to
Yeah, I mean,
care
if it's being
if
used to
it's
hurt,
right or not.
it's not right at all. That 100% is not right. But just to be like, all right, this is who this motherfucker is. This is where so and so lives. Long as you can find it on the internet without fucking having to do devious things to find it, then you know,
I don't know. I think that
it's a fine line. There's a
it,
fine line between it.
Leggy, like, honestly, like, bro, like, it's so fucking weird. It's weird. Like, I'm not saying I haven't gotten pissed off at people online and shit, but like, bro, it's just so fucking strange that people treat each other like this. Like, to me,
Not to me.
it's so beneath what we're capable of.
Yeah, it is
I
that.
mean, it does boggle my mind how much more ignorant people are online versus in the real world. Because a lot of this shit that gets said on here, and some of these people say, like they'd get punched in the fucking mouth for real. Like you know what I mean?
Oh,
There's no by many different people.
I know what you mean. People talk to me about some crazy shit all the time on here, and it's like, honestly, I've gotten heated, I've gotten dumb and stuff like that, but I continue looking at people now for the past like month or two, and I'm just like, why? Just why? Like, you spend more time arguing and trying to hurt other people than just like actually putting the fucking effort into making something. Like, the time and energy spent could be spent doing great things, but instead they're like, I gotta find this motherfucker's family. I gotta find where he works. I gotta do this. I gotta do. It's just like, god damn. When do people like? I guess that's what they like doing. I don't know. Fuck it.
They're just bored motherfuckers.
Well, a lot of them are trying to hurt, like, do as much damage as they possibly can from behind a computer screen. And doxing is one way to do that. Bringing in the kids is another. So these are people that are out to hurt other people. They are out to make people suffer and to feel their power.
That's like hardcore doxing, like, and that goes on. It's not like a myth. It happens.
Yeah, this medium provokes all kind of stuff in people.
You
I
know,
would never I've never doxed, and I wouldn't dox. I don't care. I don't really have a worst enemy, but even if I did, I wouldn't dox them.
I mean, my name is known, but I only trust certain people with my name. But it is what it is. I mean, I put it out there in 2008, 9, something like that. So it's out there. If somebody really wants to fucking find it,
Yeah, you dox, you lose.
I really don't care. I mean, it's out there. I mean, it's just like, what are you gonna do?
Um, in the back, can you flash your cam real quick? Is that and put your channel in the back so I'll have it.
Who is it?
It's a surprise guest.
Be
We're gonna
safe.
give it a whirl.
He's been a member for 1 month.
We're gonna give it a whirl.
I heard. Is
As
that
soon
is
as he
that
puts his channel.
is that what I'm thinking? I'm not looking at the right place. Shit.
Oh. Oh wait, hang on.
These nuts.
All right, let me get my overlay.
How do I do this?
Is this who I think it is?
How do I do it? I'm on.
You're
Jeff?
on.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Are you asking me to do a lot here and you put me channel in the back? And like, that was.
I'm asking you to drop your link,
I know,
which is
but
a feat.
I mean, I'm on StreamYard, Jeff, and I'm not very technologically savvy, am I? You know that.
Dude, you live on this thing. Don't tell me that. What's up?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Jeff,
doing
you
good.
don't think I'm going to do something? It's bad.
I don't know what you very
No.
Last time you showed up, I got stuck with 5 or 6 drunk Brits that still come over here.
My apologies. My apologies
No,
for
that
that.
don't apologize. I love
Well, then,
each
why
and
are
every
you
other one
making
of
it
them.
such a big deal, Jeff? You got some new customers, didn't you? So,
Yeah.
you know, the doxing situation, right? The conversation you were just having. It's quite interesting.
Do you have some thoughts? Have you ever been doxed?
No, I've never doxed anyone because what I would class as doxing, like one of the gentlemen said earlier on, they put his website up in pictures that he already has online of himself. I would have said there, you've already doxed yourself. It's just publicly accessible information that other people can gather and share it. Yeah, I don't agree with it. They're using it against you. I do not agree with that at all.
Yeah, I think
But
it's scuzzy.
what?
But
No, I
I
agree with
know
you.
that other people are going to do it because they don't have the same inhibitions about it that I do. So it doesn't surprise me to see people do it either.
Yeah,
I just know
exactly.
it's not something I would choose to do.
No, either would I. I wouldn't do that as well. But when you put yourself out there on the internet, and especially if you've got a business, if you've got like a Facebook account, stuff like that, and people can find you on it, then they use it against you. I would say that's not doxing. That's more like trolling and being a bit of a cunt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It it's definitely. I get what you're saying. Like
Whereas,
doc have
yeah,
to be like take private information into the public. That was public information, but the way he used it and the amount of people that were watching, and the
it was
amount of
scummy.
people were
It was
swayed
scummy.
in that, like the context of the situation, it was definitely used as a scare tactic.
I mean, you see, I really can't stand these type of people, that do these type of tactics, because in the real world, they wouldn't they wouldn't do that. I mean, they couldn't. They're keyboard warriors. That's what we call them in Britain, keyboard warriors.
Yeah, that's an apt description.
Mm. But it unfortunately does happen, especially on the deepest, darkest corners of the internet. And when you trust, this is what really gets me as well. When you get individuals that I've never met before in their life, but they share information with each other online, and then one of them stabs the other one in the back and
Yeah,
this
that's
information,
fucked.
but then they moan about it happening. I'm like, well, duh. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, what did
Yeah,
you expect? So I have no issues or problems with, like, I've just showed Jeff me face again there, you know what I mean? I'm an ugly, specky bastard. Right, okay. I'm from Britain. I'm a bricklayer. Got a wife and 4 kids, and I've got a very happy life. But the internet for me is just it's a therapy session. if people want to release my information, I've already did it. You know, it's not something new, but I don't agree with people that do it when, like you say, people are offended by it. But, you know, other than that, doxing it's a very strong word, isn't it?
Kind of is, yeah, here, on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I've got all your IP addresses now and information. I'm going to dox you all, right? Unless you pay $500 each. Send it to Jeff's PayPal account.
You probably don't even have to dox yourself. We could just, any of us could show up in the UK and say, hey, can you tell me where Bricky is? Everybody's going to say, oh, that old fucker, yeah,
I'm
over
not
here.
known as Bricky, though, Jeff, in the UK. No, I mean, I'm a bricklayer, yeah, but I thought when I came on YouTube, I thought this is a chance, Chris, to rename and rebrand yourself, right? Give yourself a cool fucking name.
You got credit though. He's got 5 kids.
Four.
Oh.
That means he's not shooting blanks.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, honestly, I thought I should have been by smoking the amount of cannabis I have since an early age. I would have
That makes
thought
you
there would
shoot
have been
blanks?
Well,
What was the guy in the film? You know,
Smokey, baby.
just 2 weeks.
There's Plastic African.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You've got 5 kids or 4
Yeah,
kids.
this is one of them.
You know? I got 5 kids, man. I
Jeff,
thought you had
Jeff, is
4
this
kids.
one of the ones that
This
come
is
over
one
here?
of them. He's been ever. This is his new
No,
home.
fuck it, man.
Ever since.
This is one of the ones that
And
you're the one
Psy.
that came over, aren't you?
Don't be like that, Bricky.
He's a
You
good
use
one,
the
though.
same
Plastic
thing that you
African's
do.
one of the better ones.
You're like a hypocrite as well.
Oh,
African, I fucking
You
love you,
fucking
the
are.
bitch. You
You know
fucking
you are.
dickhead.
I
Stop
mean,
being a
you live
twat.
by that because that's why you challenge other people with those talk shows that you go and live by. You got your own brand. We all do, don't we?
I haven't got a brand.
Well, I do actually. That's why actually, if I ever get arrested for what I say, Plastic African is my brand.
you can't sue me. You have to sue
Yeah, you
Plastic
got to see
African.
Plastic African.
That's not
Who's
good.
that?
That's going to go down in a
bro.
40
Exactly. You see
Right.
my case in point.
I mean, you do get all the troublemakers over here, Jeff, don't you?
Not all of them, and not even the worst ones. Just enough to keep it a little bit fun.
Are you calling me a troublemaker, Bricky?
I never
No,
said
we
them words.
love African over here.
I never said them words, did I?
Yeah, you did. You
assumed it. You assumed it. You assumed it. I could have been talking about any one of these other gentlemen on this panel or anybody else that is, yeah. You assumed that.
Well, I know you're not talking about me. I know you're not talking about Moose.
Yeah, well, come on. You
I
are
doubt
the
you're talking
trouble.
about
You are the
Busker.
trouble host, aren't you, Jeff?
Huh?
You're the trouble host. You're the one that like allows it all to gather here and be,
Oh,
troublesome.
yeah, you're
But
right.
you
I
keep
do.
within check, Jeff. You keep within check. You know, I respect you for that, bud. I do.
Well, what about you? You have a channel? I can drop it in the chat for people.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Or do you
you.
just do verbal combat?
I
You
don't.
need to drop stuff
I
on chat.
don't have a chat.
Hey, Jeff, that's why I'm here, Jeff, because of Bricky. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Bricky
Yes, I
brought me
remember.
across.
I never smuggled you over here.
Yeah, you smuggled me over. Yeah, like a good fucking brick smuggles people over. Submarine style, bro.
I haven't got a channel, Jeff. I've got a community.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that's fine. Well,
And it's a cult. It's a cult.
I've
If you wanna
benefited
join
from it, so I'm grateful.
Right.
Hello, Alexander.
Shit.
What's up? We're having the reunion / War of the Brits, but neither one of you sound very drunk tonight, except for African's monologue at the beginning.
Oh no, man! My monologue is so confusing. People do not understand it.
You have to run it through the AI.
Yeah, you do, man. Even the AI will
I know it
break.
gets
They'll be like,
confused.
what the fuck is this dude about? Shit, this don't make
I
sense.
cannot decode
I'm
this.
broke down. That's the beauty of plastic African.
I'm not having the blame for
And
you.
and
Plastic.
Bricky's able to have a conversation. There's moments of silence. Other people are able to talk. So I don't know if he's reached his blood alcohol yet either.
I mean, I don't know whether to take that as a compliment, Jeff, or an insult.
It's
Right?
just the observation.
It's an
I'm bad at
observation.
compliments, but I'm really good at observing things.
Yeah. I mean, what I like to do, Jeff, is I like to be very respectful first and foremost. Okay. Then, if I'm allowed to be, I can be a proper cunt. Right. Okay. But I don't see any reason or need to be that at this moment in time. Okay. Because we have Plastic African on ya. He's been a twat. Right. So,
Oh no,
I love the way they say twat.
no. He's trying to actually grab the conversation here.
Well, no one else is taking it.
Oh no, of course he is. That's why he's saying, "Oh, I'm the twat."
That's the pattern here. Somebody
Yeah.
with a lot to say or a strong
Hmm.
personality will show up and
It's like,
snatch the conversation,
where's
and
this
then everybody will
conversation?
accuse
Where's
that
this
person of
body of
hijacking the
information
panel. But there
going?
was there was nothing to hijack.
What? Are you saying I hijacked the panel?
No, not
yes,
you.
he
Well,
What?
did.
who knows?
He did.
Maybe one of
Blame
you
him.
did.
Blame him.
Who?
Leggy, I like it when you
I
hijack.
didn't
You
hijack
always
the
bring something
panel. I'm
interesting.
sorry that Nick Volt was fucking putting us all to sleep for
I
Christ's
love
Oh,
sake.
it. I
Come
love it.
on now.
I
I'm
forgot
not the
all
only
about
one
it.
for Christ's sakes that thought it. For bloody
Blame the
hell,
rooster.
man.
Blame the rooster.
Yes, Pancake Man. Wait. No, what the fuck is that? It looks like one of them fucking
Yeah,
uh
Bricky,
cinnamon sticks
pancake.
that you get and put in the toaster.
Mhm.
French toast stick. There we go. French toast man. What's up?
What is that? Is that a brick
Where?
on his
I
avatar?
tell you what, for you, rooster, I'll adjust my avatar for you,
Let's
right?
just.
Okay. Is this any better for you?
What the fuck is that? Now you look like a short little angry samurai.
What about
That's
this one?
him. That's Bricky.
What about that one?
Now you just
All
look
of
like
these
the angry
captures his
guy from
personality very
Inside
well.
Out.
What about this one?
No, that's the only one
Oh
that
shit!
doesn't.
No, I ain't gonna fuck with you now. I'm just kidding.
What about this one?
No, I liked the
I'll
little waffle
shadow
one that
you.
you had. Pancake man. Yeah, him.
Yeah, that's my original avatar. It's basically a brick with dreadlocks,
Oh, I see. I didn't get that.
and
Although
I've
I
got
can
my
kind of see
arms
do
crossed
rag.
and my chest pumped out as though to say, "Yeah, I'm made of clay. Try piss on me."
What are the four little buttons?
They're what you call well, basically they're frogs in a brick. So there would be holes which are inside of a brick,
Oh,
Jeff.
okay.
You know, to like when you put the mortar inside it on top of it, it would bond it.
Kind
So
of.
it's like it's
Oh,
basically a
hey, Lanny. Thank you. Good to see you. It's official. I'm a 1Ker.
what do you mean 1K? Oh, he's hit 1K.
I got yeah. I'm in the 1K club. They stopped counting individual subs now.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like some time ago, they don't let me know when people subscribe. They just let me know monthly.
Yeah,
Every 100 now, isn't it, Jeff?
and
Every
they
100 you
update
get.
it by the hundreds. So
Uh,
I'll be 1.1 when I get 100 more.
it's a bit like Bonnie Blue. She doesn't know how many she's had until she has another 100. No one knows who Bonnie Blue is, does you?
No, is she UK?
That slut that lay on her back and took 1,000 men.
Oh, the one that was on social media?
Yeah, the one that should
Yeah.
be fucking, the one that should be in the sewers.
That's not really a story I paid attention to. But I'll tell you, when I saw it, my first and really only thought about it was these are grown people. It's not my
No,
business to
no,
get
no.
involved in.
No, they're not. Half of them, that age couldn't be
Well,
identified.
we got to leave that part out of it. I don't want to address that. I'm just saying for the most part. And she was grown up,
Hey,
wasn't she?
Bricky, what did you think when they saw the Chancellor crying in Parliament? What was that like?
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought
that
she should
was
have.
fucking pathetic, right? I mean,
I thought she should
really.
have manned
I
the
mean,
fuck up.
on both sides, like no matter how you dictate this shit, it's crazy.
With that, gentlemen, this could go down a political route. Are we comfortable talking
I mean,
politics?
political route,
It's
everything's
British
politics,
politics, though. Are
bro.
we going to be entertained
No,
by it?
it's politics because it's the
Probably
main
not with
angle that
British
people
politics.
If you
utilize their
make it
feelings.
interesting, you can talk about it.
They're human
But
beings
don't
as
get my
well.
channel struck.
Right, so Rachel from accounts basically lied on her CV, and she couldn't run a hot bath, right, with a boiling kettle. Okay. And she now controls most of the country, but she was crying in Houses of Parliament and thought that that was going to win people over. Like, what kind of country needs a woman that cries when
Well,
shit
did it
hits
work?
the fan?
Exactly, dude.
Do not need a woman to. In fact, we do not need women to
People
lead. Women,
respond to that. Women's tears are powerful. They're almost as powerful as boobs.
yeah, but not when they're in power and they're meant to lead men.
Did it work?
Oh,
Did she
they
get whatever
lost a
she was
lot of
crying
money.
about?
Nobody actually knows what she was crying about. She was just
Oh.
crying because she's.
Well, did she pass her initiative? What
So
did
the
she? What was she
consensus
trying to do?
actually no. They say that the other one, the big woman, she took her backside and gave her telling. So that's the big ginger bitch. You know, like his
Rachel
government, man,
Reeves.
is fucked up, man.
I'm
This is
trying
a
to decide
badass fucking trying
how
to be
entertaining this is
British.
or not.
This
It's
is
fucking
this
disgusting,
is not like
actually.
what you
It's
call, you know,
disgusting.
the house, the press
It
secretary
does
for.
sound very British.
But you know, the press secretary yous have got what you call again, for Trump, what you call it name, you, you've got the press secretary for Trump. She's a female, isn't she? Right? What's her name? Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on, one of you should know.
What? Who? What?
The press secretary. You know
He's
the.
talking to the only other UK person on the panel.
No, I'm
Oh, the
talking to
press
you
secretary
Americans. I'm
here.
asking you
Oh,
Americans for
our
the
press
name.
secretary? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You
The
had me
white
ask
girl.
me.
What's
I don't know,
is it
but she's
Carolyn
sexy as
Levitt?
all
Something like
hell.
that?
Right. That sounds a bit right. But then you've
Okay,
also
I
got the
thought you
leader.
meant yours. All right.
Then you've got the leader of the
Yeah, Caroline Levitt. Yeah.
But
That's
then you've got another woman that's in charge of the basically
Melania Trump.
no, not Melania, the other woman that's in charge of the department, the police forces, basically. What's she? There's another one. Like, she's a
Pam
strong
Bondi,
Pam Bondi. That's it, Jeff. Yes.
AG.
Right. So those two individual women, right? Okay, they're strong women, individual women, right? Okay, you could literally. You've never seen them cry and stuff like that, whatever, you know. But what I mean is, in Britain, right, the weaker you are, right, the victim Olympics is what these politicians play. So cry some more, right, and that is basically what they do. I really can't wait, right, okay, for Trump to take over Britain and be a dictator, right? I really can't. I hope he does. I hope he never relents, like gives away power. I hope he does what Putin has done, right, and just take over and not have another election. Because can you imagine what happens if the Democrats get back in power? You've got AOC, Jasmine Crockett, and all the rest of these nutters that are going to be in power.
No, that doesn't mean just because he doesn't run again doesn't mean they're the ones that are going to end up in power.
But if a Democrat ends up in power, then it would be one of those that I
Well,
said.
we have to play it out just like any other
Who was
election.
the black woman under George W. Bush? The one she was there, wasn't she?
You're
Condoleezza
talking
Rice.
about
Condoleezza
Condoleezza
Rice,
Rice.
right? No, I mean that's a strong woman,
Now
right?
listen. I'm a firm believer.
Condoleezza
If she
Rice.
would
She
run,
had to hold
would
together
have
all that
ran for
crap.
Rice,
office,
baby.
she would
Oh,
have
Rice.
won.
I like it. Rice, baby. She popped a lot. Yeah, I'm sure. But she held it together under.
100% though. If she would have
Yeah.
ran right
Holy
after
shit.
Bush instead of going to the 49ers as their one of their head office honchos or whatever, if she would have ran and not Obama and shit, she would have won. I'm sure of it.
Are you
She would have
serious? You
fucking
reckon
won.
Holy hell! Hang on.
Condoleezza Rice would have run? You really?
I
You
really
reckon?
firmly believe that. Because
Fuck.
at that point in
Condoleezza.
time, not only was that administration had a high approval rating at that time, right?
Really?
She was
Wow, that'd
also
be amazing.
held at high regards.
Yeah, she was a
I'm
strong woman. Yeah, like
I
totally.
really think she would have won. I really do.
Okay, well, hang on. Let's talk about this in a few seconds because Chuck just created
Thanks, Chuck.
50,
50,
50
50.
new
Yeah,
outliers.
let's see
Yes,
it.
sir, and I'm one of them. Thanks, buddy.
I'm about to review.
Holy shit, this
All right, let's see.
much.
Who? Chuck. Wow, thank you. This is amazing. Mob Boss Brame. Vaughn. Ajot. Cheesehead.
Pretty much everybody.
Well, that's Sugar Crits. I vaguely remember Snow. It's not even through type. Like it's not even finished typing them yet. There's so many. Dagmar, Exiled. Oh, never mind. Bex. Wow, Chuck. Look at look at what you create. Animated effigy. I haven't seen him in a while.
He's a
Track
legend. He's a legend, him.
and Sammy and some people that are banned and not even coming on the show anymore.
You've
Axel Ren got one. Wow, new guru. This is like a who's who of the Panelverse commentators.
How much do your memberships cost, Jeff? Just out of curiosity.
Just
Give me
99
your
cent. You can have
memberships,
your own.
yes.
If you didn't
That's
get one
still
from Chuck,
Membership,
you can have your very own
$50.
Where's
membership
your
for
membership?
99 cent.
That's still $50 he's just
What
dropped
a
there, Jeff.
bargain.
That is a legendary drop. That there, $50.
And I'm going to be
right?
doing a membership tier at some point with member only streams. Well, welcome, bad guy. Yeah, Chuck, our resident patriarch, just bought 50 memberships, and you were one of the 50. Wait, what?
I've always been curious. What's the memberships? I never knew what that was all about.
Oh my God, you dropped 50 more? Damn.
Wow. So like,
Well,
Oh,
that's $100
Chuck.
in Jeff's pocket at least.
It is pouring, it's raining, and
Holy fuck, Chuck. Keep going. Buy all fucking
I
1,000
love that.
subs of
Holy fuck,
fucking.
just wait till I get the members only tier.
that is the quote of the day. Holy fuck, Chuck.
Holy shit,
The
Chuck.
All right,
day
let's
that it
see.
happened, it was called the
Good to
Holy
see you
Fuck.
too, bad guy. Welcome to the. There's supposed to be emojis that you get too. Oh my God, Chuck!
Did he do it again?
No, the Holy Fuck,
But
did
we
it
Chuck.
haven't made
again.
them yet, like
He did it
badges and
again.
emojis.
$150.
But
Somebody
it's really
jump in
just a way to show
there.
support and that you run with us if you want your
Now
name a
you
different
can make
color.
the emojis, Jeff. Right? Okay, that's what happens because
It's not green, Alexander, which means your settings may not be set to receive membership. There's a way to toggle that. I think you go to the there's several ways to do it actually. But I think you can go to the like where you send a super chat and there's an option to turn on gift memberships. Or like when you go to the join button under the video, I think it gives you that option. Chuck, thank you, man. Whew.
Chuck, I need a new pair of glasses. Can you drop me some money?
Well,
Put my money
let's-
where my mouth is.
Yes, there he is there. Look at it.
Well,
That's a
now your
legend.
mouth is where your money is.
Oh, I see how it is, Chuck.
I
see
dropped
how it
another
is.
50 in case nobody noticed.
We did.
Oh, so you
I
did
was waiting for
200?
it to.
Oh
to
no.
type them.
Wow.
I'm
Chuck,
not sure where it's at, Leggy. I
you
lost
No, it's
count.
sick
150.
individual.
150. 150.
150?
Yes, sir.
Chuck.
Well,
Wow,
Chuck, if
this
you got
is
some funds, I'm sure Berto can use some
It,
funds.
He's a
I
pimp.
remember when there
He's
were
a pimp.
75 people over here. Shit.
uh,
I'm trying to drum up support for Jeff because I like Jeff.
well, Chuck. All this does is motivate me to like keep doing it even better and make it
yeah.
worth the support.
Awesome. I hope it does. That's what it was intended for,
It
sir.
does. Now I have to give that
It, and I
level's
didn't mean
worth
to
of content.
interrupt. I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation with all that.
Oh no, you're not. They were talking
Yeah,
British
man.
politics. Come on.
Hey,
They
listen,
was
Chuck,
talking
you just
what?
dropped $150,
British
my friend. You can
politics.
Hey,
interrupt
Yeah, I was
anything you
British.
fucking
saying,
want.
Who the hell
I
are the
firmly
British?
Some
believe
lady who
Condoleezza Rice
cried and
would
got
have
her
won.
way.
Do you think Chuck Condoleezza Rice could have
Your
won?
ancestral heartland.
Condoleezza Rice
You
could
guys,
have won.
Oh,
kind of
Thank
like,
you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. Thank you.
You're right, Leggy.
Conolingus rice.
At that time, I don't think she
Condolingus.
would now if she ran. But
Sounds
at
like a
that point
No.
in
Chinese meal,
time
that
in
on a
history,
Linda Rice.
had she
Hey,
ran, she would have
I
won.
I ran for president once and I got 3 votes. Me, my wife, and I don't know who the third one was.
Wait, did you really?
Yes, it was a
No.
write-in.
Add that to your action resume
Hey, I
and
told you I've
ran
been
for
around a
president.
long time. I don't mess around.
Chuck, I'll vote for you.
Well,
hey,
yeah, I
I
Chuck,
don't
probably
need
would
let's
have
a.
see your
voted for you.
face, Chuck.
I'd die in office right now.
Hey,
I'm
Chuck,
afraid.
let's see your face, Chuck.
Oh, hold on. Let me
Sure.
find it. I'm on my phone. I gotta find the button.
It's cool. It's Chuck.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
look at Chuck.
Chuck, sir. Yeah. The beard tells it. The beard tells it.
I support people that I enjoy, that I back, that I understand what they're doing. You know, like Jeff, I got a son that's got autism. He's just got it worse than Jeff. And Jeff's helped me out. So I support those that help me.
Yeah, Chuck,
Yeah,
I've got two.
Chuck's
I've
one
got
of our
two as well.
autism
God bless
dads.
you,
I've got
man.
two, my
Those are
friend.
personal
Jeff
heroes
knows
of
this.
mine.
I've got two of me 4 children have got autism, but they keep me young, Chuck. Keep me young. They do. You know, it's a good thing. Jeff's a cunt though, Chuck. You've got to admit, Jeff's a proper twat, isn't he?
Well, I can be.
Yeah, but
When
you're a nice
people
one.
when
You're a nice
people
one.
earn it, they get their reward.
That's that. I mean, it something in common, Jeff, which we shared from the start, my friend. Which you know that, okay, with the autism thing, you know, because like that's one of the things I first shared with you, which we actually, because other than that, Jeff, you wouldn't stand me, you know what I mean, if we didn't have this conversation at the start. But what Chuck just said there, you've helped them a lot, mate, and I want to say you do that, right? Okay,
Dude,
but
You
dude,
do.
dude.
You do, dude.
Damn, Chuck. Oh my God. Okay,
Oops, did I do that?
maybe this is a new normal, and I just need to adjust and
Oh,
take this
shit.
seriously.
he
All right,
did do
Okay.
200
that though.
motherfucking subs. I mean,
Everybody got to get
memberships.
shirt.
Woo!
Everybody got to get shirtless now.
Chuck.
Get
Oh
on cam
God,
and get shirtless.
for
Oh,
that. Yeah.
No, no, please,
gotta
please
do
keep
some
your
push-ups
shirts on.
first.
Unless
Well,
you're a
Leggy,
lady, then take your shirt off.
you're gonna have to beat that.
Uh,
You have
well,
to
no, no.
outbid
I mean, I
Chuck.
guess if Chuck wants to pay a man to take his shirt off, that's his prerogative.
Well,
I mean,
I think he's paying everyone.
oh no, oh no, I don't know.
I tell you what, it's good, Chuck. Chuck, it's going to cost you a $50 super chat before I take my
Oh
shirt
my
off, bud.
God, no! Ah!
Moose, you've been shirtless
Ah!
before.
Make it stop! No, I'm just kidding.
Drop a $50 super chat, Chuck, and you can see my nipples.
I just dropped $200. What more do you want?
Yeah, I mean, but a super chat, because you want to see my nipples, it's going to cost you a super chat, Chuck.
Oh shit! Now the last 3 days, I've offered people $5,000 to show up at my doorstep.
I'm
But
not showing up to your doorstep. I need a visa and everything and a plane fare.
everybody refused.
I mean, for $5,000, I could probably get it.
This
I
this
would.
is in honor of Jeff.
Oh
I
my god!
I would show up. I'd show up at your doorstep
My-
because
I,
you wouldn't shoot me.
This is
I'm
the
getting all
I
only.
could
voice.
still.
I've never
This is
gotten
the
this many voice
second
shirtless in my
stream I ever
life.
got naked on.
Really?
Wait
Wow.
there, wait there. Have you got no pants on as well, Chuck?
Well, I'm not
No,
going
we
to
don't
show
want
you.
that.
To,
I
What the
don't want to get
fuck?
Jeff stripped.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
y'all, this is an action hero
Maybe
right
Mike
here.
Jerome.
Nobody can handle 12 inches, so I'll just keep it.
Okay, Shazam. Okay.
Wait there, you've never
Okay.
met my Chuck. You've never met my wife, have you?
She got 12
Chuck, look.
inches. I'm running.
Look, Chuck's so fucking long that he can only get half of it in. The other half has to be jerked off.
No, I got to give her to it 4 times. Four
Wait there,
times
Chuck.
three is 12.
Chuck, I'm gonna
Oh
take you
god.
up on this offer. If you put $5,000 into my account, right, I could meet you
No,
on
no,
your
no,
doorstep
no.
and still make
It
money from it.
that offer was only for if they showed up at my doorstep.
Yeah, but are you gonna make me? Are you gonna make me lunch? Have I got somewhere to sleep?
Well, the problem is I got a half-acre pond that has many residue at the bottom of
Yeah, I'm not coming there because I'm gonna end up as pond residue.
it.
I'm gonna end up as fish food, right? By the sounds of it.
Did you see my fight the other day, Jeff?
No, with who?
With Paul Enslaved? I own him.
Wait, what?
He's my woman now.
What
This
Twice.
channel
got
was it on?
strange,
It
man.
was on OTW. Twice
Hey,
he
hey, bud.
refused $5,000 to show up at my door.
Okay.
I'm
But
surprised
he's
that
my
he
What
gets
are you
to
woman
make
showing
you
now.
up
do it
for
just for
$5
content.
grand?
You
What's
mean
What
you?
is
5 grand
he? Is
for?
it part of that Concordia game or
No,
whatever?
no, no. He badmouthed me and my family, so I took great pride in fighting him.
Did you fuck him up, Chuck?
Was
Oh,
it
well,
the
I just
recent one?
totally, yeah.
You
Well,
fucked Chuck, wasn't it?
yesterday or the day before,
Okay, I might go watch it.
because I was so pissed, I gave Flo a big chunk of change because I was so mad.
Man, Chuck,
I
Chuck done.
told these guys, I'm out for blood. I'm tired of these games. You want to play? Let's play.
Well, what
I'm
type of
tired of
games are
these
we playing? I'll put money on games. What
these
games are we playing?
these
Chuck,
fake fraud
I'll be your
phonies.
bitch for $5,000, mate.
5,000. Look. I've flashed the 5 bands. What the fuck? What are we going 5 bands for?
Well, like I said, it's for the individuals that want to visit the bottom of the pond.
The bottom of the pond, huh?
If you can catch what I'm saying, because I don't want to put it.
I get what you're saying.
Gotcha.
Okay. I mean,
But
at your age,
these
I don't
guys,
blame you. And you
Did you
quit.
know Jeff
Jeff,
asked you?
even Moose turned
Whoa,
on me.
hey, whoa, what the
Wait,
fuck?
what?
Yeah, and
That's a
I
big
met
pickle.
Moose in real life, and he just turned
Well,
on
we
me
have
like
Moose right
nobody.
here.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
Explain yourself, young man. Get that
I'ma
pickle out of
fuck
your
you up,
ass.
Chuck. Chuck, I'ma fuck you up, Chuck.
Pickle Rick. Is he a thing? Pickle Rick?
Yeah?
I don't know that one.
Because growing up, supposedly the weatherman had stuck a pickle
You better
in him,
watch
and
out for the real thing in place of the pickle, Jeff.
I'd like to think I could tell the difference, especially at this point, but I want to hear the Moose story. Moose, you didn't turn on Chuck, did you?
In a heartbeat,
Well, I want to hear from Moose.
that
This
hurt.
one is Moose.
That hurt me. That hurt me bad.
Well, to tell us your version, and then he can come in.
He
What
went back
happened?
to sucking Paul's balls
But how did he turn on you?
because I was fighting with Paul, and then afterwards he says, Oh, Paul's a hero. He's my hero. When I was trying to defend Moose.
Not what happened.
Yes, it is. Don't lie.
It's probably on a stream somewhere.
It is.
Oh, okay.
If it's not behind a paywall. No, Moose, I was trying to stand up for you. I've always stood up for you. But
I,
yet you want to throw me under the bus because I did stand up for you. I don't get it. I don't play those games.
no, it's just about bringing it up again. We
But
it
it's
keep
fact. It was fact. I was just stating fact because Paul's my woman and he couldn't accept it.
Men fighting over other men as
Sucking
women.
Paul's balls is behind the paywalls.
But
I
I still
mean,
don't know the part where Moose turned on you because it's
because in the chat he started saying, "Oh, Paul's the greatest, Chuck. You're wrong."
I
And
did
I'm like,
not. He's the greatest, or that. No, that's not.
"Well,
It
that's
was.
how it came across."
well. But what did he actually type? You can't go by how it came across.
And then he got on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw it for what it was. It was a
Like
cave in.
he took Paul's side over you,
Yeah, yeah, yes. It was a
and
cave
you
in.
would have expected him to have more loyalty to
I'm
you.
just tired of the drama all the time from
Well,
everybody.
me too, Moose, but I stand for principles, unlike Paul Ball.
I get you. I understand. That's why I apologize to you
When
in the
I
chat.
left, no,
I
I didn't see it. If you did, I apologize.
I've
Oh
apologized to
shit!
you
We're
in
not
like
having an
four.
apology stream. We'll have a fight.
I got knocked out of there, Moose, so I left. So my apologies if you did, because I didn't see it.
Yeah, I did. I apologize.
All right, I apologize then, sir.
So, like I'm fine with you. I didn't mean to piss you off. That wasn't. Yeah.
So y'all
Well,
are back, or
Paul
everybody's.
was standing 10 toes in the square about my family, how I should leave them and find some fertile woman.
Oh, look at
And
that handsome Viking in the bottom
What
right
a
hand corner there. Look at that
and I
man.
just wasn't buying it.
yeah. What a weird thing to say.
It just pissed me off, Moose. And I was trying to show him what principles were, and that's why I brought you up. I didn't mean to kind of drag you into it, sir. But I've been with you ever since the problem happened. And I do apologize. I did not see what you wrote after that because they kicked me out, so I left.
Have a rap battle to solve it. Just have a rap battle, and that'll solve it.
Rap is crap. I don't rap.
Well, right, that you're reporting. You don't even know it, Chuck. Right? Okay.
Really. Now
Rap is
Moose
crap.
can rap, but I can't. I'm
Moose
not
can
that
rap.
good.
You can spit bars.
Go on, Moose. Spit some bars.
Give us your
He's done
flow.
it a couple of
African, you can
times.
rap.
He got that AI beat going, and he got into it.
No, we're not using AI. We'll have to just like Jeff will provide a bit of backing music, right? Okay, and
Is
you just
Moose still here?
No, our poll. He wasn't talking about Jack at all. It was about
Yeah,
Moose.
I'm still here.
It had
Okay,
nothing to
but
do with
yeah,
Jack.
and I
Not even
do
on his show.
apologize if you did. And like I said, I did not mean to drag you into it. I was just trying to show principles. Was all I was trying to do. And
We're
if
all
by doing that I made a mistake, I can see that, and I will accept my blame.
no, we're square, dude. I wasn't trying. I was just
Well,
fucking.
it,
For
well,
shizzle.
and I'll tell you in the chat, sometimes things are hard to interpret. You know that as well as I do.
Yep, I do know that.
Now, our pole, he's a little woman. He's another one of my women.
What's wrong with our poll?
He's in my harem. If I
Oh,
if I if
you
I need
you
my
owned him
wonkers
too.
up and my weights are done, he comes up and does it.
Well, man, Chuck, you're a.
Oh, I've thrown down the line in the sand.
How many do you have in your harem? How many scalps have you taken?
Two so far.
Oh, our poll and
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Yep. He sucks a mean wiener.
Oh, see, that just
Whoa,
sounded
hey,
really, really,
pause.
really,
So,
really,
so
really,
you,
really gay.
so actually, you saying you have gay men that look after you?
This all of this
No,
sounds gay
they're
to me.
concubines.
Not that
These
there's
are
anything
your
wrong with being gay,
concubines,
Chuck.
by the
Chuck,
way.
look at this. Nothing
Oh
wrong with being
wow.
gay, right? But stop
Our
trying to
poll now
act
he's
like
a
a
pay
girly
pig.
ass man.
Hey,
Right?
as long as I don't make eye contact, it's all good.
Yeah, you're still gay. Right?
That's just odd, man. I mean,
Just admit it. Just admit
Hey,
it and embrace
I'll
it, Chuck.
poke him.
This
I'll poke him in the ass to prove a point.
Embrace it, Chuck. Embrace your homosexuality.
okay,
Okay,
this has
just
got to
embrace
be
it.
just for content.
I
you
Or
can't see
otherwise
that.
we something
hope
warped.
this
Like
is 18,
we're in a
Jeff. I didn't
reality
mean to
warp
bring.
right now.
I didn't mean to bring plus 18 to
So
you,
many
Jeff.
dogs. So many times.
Keep your finger in your fucking hand, son. Don't you start blowing my butthole.
Put it up
That's
here.
Keep your
Imperious.
finger in your
Wait.
hands.
Imperious likes it that way.
Now you start on Imperious. He'll
Oh,
come
he
for
came.
you.
He
Oh,
tried to come on here the other day. I had to kick him off. He
I
was so
got a
hateful.
whole list, Bricky. I got a whole list.
Yeah, I've got a list, right? Okay, my list has got ticks next
This
to
is
them.
so much more interesting than British
Did
politics
I've
or
Bricky?
ticked
channel
Did you make
every
politics. That's
did
single
where the
one of
new.
the
They should
people
have
that
the
was there.
panel
Bricky?
version of C-SPAN.
Yes, Chuck.
Bricky, did you cave into "We Are Not Women"?
Are we not gay?
Are we not women
Are
over
we not?
there?
Are we not
Oh,
gay? Is that what you said?
yeah.
Are
Are we
we
not
not
men? He's
gay?
talking about. He's
Yep.
in
He's a
he's that
he's a
Jeff.
woman.
Are
He's a
we not
woman.
men? Is that far in the closet? Is
Maybe they're
living in
Maybe he's
fucking Narnia.
trans. You don't know if he's a woman.
Well, he might be trans, but he's a
Bricky might be.
scoundrel.
I reckon Bricky's trans.
Trans is the new gay.
Bricky's trans.
Bricky's trans. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Didn't you know that?
Oh
But
Because
we
my
are
god.
Did
our
you not?
poll.
Did you
Bricky
not know
like
that, Chuck?
members and stuff,
Chuck,
like
come on, Chuck. Did you
But
I
not?
can
probably
believe
paid for that membership.
I can believe that if he's hanging with Are We Not Men.
Whose are we not men?
He's an asshole.
He
Oh,
doesn't
I
like
don't know
me,
him.
Chuck. Chuck, he doesn't like me. Him and Jess do not like me.
I noticed that, but
Yeah.
yet you keep going back.
Yeah, because I like to annoy people.
Mm.
You like to annoy people.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff, look at in certain situations and circumstances when people
Oh.
have like warranted in are deserving of Bricky being a cunt and a twat, right? Okay, but what's happened lately is they've gone a little bit weak, right? Okay, so the latest one was they put a video out of me sending a voice note to Jess, and I will admit this. Okay, I was drunk. And I did send a voice message to Jesse. You better put an apology video out, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna have your livelihood, your channel, basically, your channel taken down. I didn't mean it, right? Okay, because I was just being a cunt, right? Like I'm openly admitting it now. But the fact that she went out and put that out there after what she done to me, her and Kieran Martin, right? Markle, they came over to my channel, tried to like ridicule us. But Kieran still hasn't put that video out there, Chuck. He's still got that video, right? Okay, that he's denying he
Kieran,
has. Yeah,
Kieran, yeah.
Kieran's a
Well, I
bitch as well.
seen Grid showed some shit the other day about Jess looking for dick pics.
Really?
I don't know any of these people. I don't even know how much I have on my plate for this
Jeff,
drama.
with that, Chuck, where can we, kind of, is Grid got that footage still on Grid's channel?
I
Yeah,
don't even know who's Grid.
Yes.
in Grid, in fact, if they keep pushing, Grid's going to release the extra messages that went along with it.
Listen, the last person you want to fucking push is people like Grid, right? Because Grid, he's a
Grid, he takes no prisoners.
and he's an old school bloke. He's an old school bloke,
He
right?
lives about 2 hours from me.
I mean, Grid's, he's one of them ones. He does this thing for fun, right? Okay, but when you fuck around with people like that, especially when they've got somewhere, that's interesting to know that, Chuck. That is
In
because,
all, I think it was Charles Darwin. No, Street Racer.
yep,
Street Racer. You know who I'm talking about?
of course I do. I know the both of them.
Okay.
Chuck, like, me and you must run in the same circles in the
I
the
run in a lot of
compost.
circles. I'm not prejudiced. I'll hate anybody. That's a joke.
Well, I'm
But
in
poor Jeff,
circles
But
look
right
at Chuck.
now.
Poor Jeff doesn't have a Scooby Doo, which that's Cockney rhyming slang for clue. Scooby
I
Doo.
hope I hope Jeff gets a stuffed
No, I don't know
giraffe,
any.
the
This
big
is a
stuffed
circle I'm
giraffe.
not even familiar with.
Jeff, don't go into these circles, mate.
I don't.
Don't get yourself
I'll
involved,
already
Jeff.
tell you.
Stay good,
I
They'll
have no
eat you
interest.
alive, Jeff.
No, Jeff, don't do it, my friend. Honestly, you're better than that, right? You are. Okay.
Well,
But
Bricky,
me and Chuck are proper bastards, right? Okay. So
Bricky,
yes.
did you see that day that Jess
Okay, I
and
won't taint myself.
Are We Not Women went into grids and started flinging shit?
Salut, Vinny.
I mean, I've been doing a
I
lot of
was
shit.
there that day.
Mm.
And all Grit asked was just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. And they kept pushing, so he started releasing receipts. He said, you
Oh, he's a
keep pushing, and
doxer.
I got no, nope, he did not dock.
Oh,
No,
He
that
so
just
he
was
Jeff. What
released.
they're doing is they're drama farming. They're drama
Oh,
farming, right?
well,
That's what
yeah.
Jeff and
doxing's
all we
part of
not men
that
are
because they
doing.
use doxing in their drama.
Drama
No, Grit
farming,
does
right?
not dox. He's better than that.
Well, if he's releasing private messages, that's
They're not private.
Well,
oh,
if that's the case, Jeff, then Jess is guilty of the same thing because she released a Discord
I don't know
message that
her
I sent
either.
to her. So what's good for the
I've been
goose is good for the gander.
yeah, I've been doxxed recently. I've been getting
Chuck, you
messages with
dox yourself all the time in front
In
of
no,
every
fact,
I
if you go
camera.
to Jess's channel now, you'll even see the video that you put up. Okay, I have no shame in admitting this, right, Jeff? At all, I will own my fucking whatever I've done. Okay, now
Because there's
I
no
can be a bit of a
consequences.
twat sometimes, but what Jess done was released a private Discord message, right? Because I asked her for an apology, right? And I said if I didn't get it, I did threaten her that I would take her channel down. I mean, I haven't got a clue to take a channel down, right? Okay, it was just a drunken threat. But what she done is she betrayed me, you know what I mean? And it was like the way she was acting because she's now monitorized. Her and Are We Not Men are
If you
really on
had
this
threatened to
higher.
take my channel down, I would not have given you an apology either.
Yeah, but
right.
but Jeff, you've never came
That's
over
just
to
being a
my
bully.
channel. You've never came over to my channel and tried to humiliate me, have you?
I can
Yeah,
if you want.
but you
I
haven't
didn't know you wanted me
apologized
to.
for being British.
And I never will.
That was a joke, Ricky. Don't take it the wrong way.
I've never took it anywhere. I took it sideways like I take corn.
Yeah,
It's interesting to know that, Chuck. That is interesting to know. But look, to be honest with you, all joking
cut
aside,
out.
I have nothing against Jess. I'm not going to
Shirtless
attempt to do anything
cavemen.
with Jess's channel.
I
I
just
never
need a
ever
beard
will. Never
now.
ever will.
All right, everybody's got to get shirtless now.
Leggy's been shirtless before, I think.
The
Has
fuck I have.
Have you?
he?
Weren't? I thought you were.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
I've got one titty bigger than the other, so I'm a bit embarrassed. So I wouldn't
You
want
can
to.
have a bigger titty. I'm not.
Itty bitty titty
I'm
club.
not insecure about my titty
Look at
size.
plastic
I
Africa.
get no
You've all
predators
Uh,
got
fucking
hairs on your
money, so
chest,
I'm
though. I
not
haven't got any
contributing
hairs
I
on
to
my
have
it.
a
chest.
boob complex.
he's a big man, Bricky. I wouldn't push him too far.
I haven't got any hairs on my chest, though, so I feel a little bit
I
insuperior.
got four. Do they count?
They're foreskins. Foreskin.
But honestly, Bricky, I got nothing against Jess. But it's are we not women or are we not men,
Chuck,
whatever
is
you
it
want
the
to call it.
Jess that used to hang out here?
No, it
Oh,
is
okay.
not. This one's from Australia.
Ah,
She's a trad
I
wife.
can't stand the both of them now, Chuck. I'll be honest with you, I can't stand the pair of them now.
Yeah, it's getting a wee bit disgusting. I mean, I went there one night and it was 45 minutes or better of smoke oak.
I know that song. I used to like that song. I used to like it. But
I
what she
hate
does,
it
right? Is she
now.
gets an hour extension and she plays 45 minutes of Smoko, right?
of who?
It's a song.
It's a it's a song Smoko by the I think the name of the band is The Chat. They're Australian,
I'm so glad I'm old.
but it's non-stop.
But Jeff,
It,
what she
Like,
does is she begs for an extension, right? Okay, for an hour extension, which is
$50,
$50,
$50 for an
right?
extension
But
of
then she
what?
plays Smoko for 45 minutes of
Oh,
it.
to
you
keep
mean
the
as part of
show.
her monetization to keep it
Yeah, to
going?
keep this show going.
And people pay.
And then she plays Smoko for 45 minutes of
I
it.
should start doing that.
No, you shouldn't.
That's what Flow does, but it's not quite that
I just
expensive.
don't. It's not. I just don't feel like I don't mind taking a super chat that comes.
And
I've
you
gotten
know
used
what
to
I
that,
give
but
is
doing
from the
something
heart,
like
Jeff.
paying to keep the show going
No,
just
but this is
doesn't
like a
seem. It's
threat,
like
Jeff.
I'm
It's
holding
like
my
a
own
threat.
show hostage.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff. It's like a threat. It's like there's only 10 minutes left of the stream, and there's still $45 to extend the show.
Shame if I had to.
Jeff wants to actually said it before. Trust a number of people that you take
Besides, I'm
certain
rolling in the
rules.
gravy, just
Yeah,
doing what I'm doing now.
yeah.
I mean, I
I
tell you
mean,
what, right, people,
yeah,
this content, what you're getting provided right now,
all good
okay,
here.
is very worthy of a super chat. So if any of you in the chat are sitting there with a spare dollar or two, I suggest you hit that super chat link, right, because Jeff is providing you a pair of titties that only you would feel. Right?
Don't
Okay?
you, Woods,
You
you
would
don't
pay
say that.
money. You would have to
You
put
don't give
dollar
money
bills in a
to others.
stripper's fucking like
So,
Thank you,
G
Woodsy,
Mojo.
string.
you
See
don't
this?
donate. I ain't seen
What?
your donations
Did he just
around.
pimp me?
And I got nothing
I'm
against
the
Jeff
resident grifter.
Sparky.
I'm the resident grifter. Plastic.
Well, we'll see if it works.
Well, I know Jess, she lost her wrench in grids. She lost her wrench in flows. I don't know if she got banned or not, but I know she lost her wrench because of these shenanigans.
What's
And I
happened?
got,
Listen, Chuck? What's happened with Rob's channel? Because I got heard that got with the shared stream with him and Sarah. Something happened to Rob's channel, which and I really love Rob. I think Rob's a brilliant fucking political debater. But apparently his channel got taken down. He supports Jess.
oh, did it? Rob Noor?
Just what I
Wait,
heard.
Rob Noor?
Yes, yeah. Through the
What
grapevine when
happened?
he done the shared stream with Sarah.
That should be on the internet somewhere. Like, that information should be out there by
But
now.
he
Well,
do,
you
but,
got to remember, Rob Noor, Sarah, Andrew Wilson, they're all tied together. Glenn
Sarah who?
Lawrence,
Tomato Sarah?
yeah.
he done a shared stream with Sarah, and it was like a shared stream. But apparently, again,
Oh,
don't count. I'm just saying what I heard through the grapevine that Rob's channel was taken down. I don't know if I hope he's getting it back because I think Rob's fucking brilliant.
is it when Joe was saying the N word?
I don't.
Joe Cool?
Yeah, but it was on set. Was it on? It was on Sarah's
Yes,
channel.
it
So
was
A
on
black man can't
Sarah's.
say the N word on YouTube.
Well, this guy was
What do we come
streaming the
to?
Twitch and Kick and everything else. And they got more stricter verbiage than
all right,
YouTube.
right, right.
And he paid like $100, something like that, to get Joe kicked off of Sarah's panel. Who's
Yeah,
eating their mic?
I think Rob. I think a lot of Rob. I watch Rob a lot. You know what I mean? He's very like. I think Rob, for example, I've always said to Rob, I think you should be in Congress. Like you're that. He's that like. He's put it one way for some of the people that are in Congress, right? Rob would be brilliant in Congress. But I mean, for to have his channel taken down over something like that, it's like. But Rob supports Jess and Are We Not Men? This is what I don't understand. And again, that's a political side of YouTube. But for me, I mean, it's one of them ones, Whereas, I mean, Andrew, look, I've came across Andrew a number of times. I have, and I've actually, it's one of them ones. I watch him a lot, but with Rob, why support Jess and All We Not Men? Why? I don't understand it. It's a bit like a gay supporting for Palestine. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to work out well for you. But why is all run quiet, you little bitches?
Well, because It was a weird conversation talking about each
Because
other's
I'm eating
titties.
potato chips.
Yeah, very, very weird.
How do you make
Uh,
potato
Crisp,
chips,
I think
Jeff?
you'll call them.
I don't want to know about you
Yeah,
men's titties or
what's
just
going on here
titties.
with the weirdos?
Hang on a second. Wait there, cockerel. Right, okay. You just watch Plastic African and Jeff and
Fuck
Chuck
off.
have that
I didn't
titties out,
watch
right?
anything.
They
I
can
was
watch what they
busy
want.
scrolling
What?
on Facebook and Discord. I was not paying
Oh
attention
shit,
to
he is a
anything
proper
that was
Hey,
going
weirdo.
on
Wallheart.
screen.
Jeff, he's a proper weirdo.
Who's a
What?
proper weirdo?
He's a proper weirdo, him. Right?
Who?
Just gonna say it now.
Say it. Say it.
No, Bricky, his channel's still up. I just went and looked.
Go on,
Good,
Ricky.
good. Right, again, it
He's
was,
the
it was
proper
something I
weirdo.
heard,
He's
Chuck,
the
right? Okay,
proper
but
weirdo.
back to the new conversation. Now we've got Wild Heart on you, right? He's not one of the
Wild
five that
heart.
go over. Don't blame me.
I
Don't
didn't
blame him
blame
on me.
you. I don't have a problem with Wallheart. There's nothing to blame you for.
I don't think he's weird, me.
Where the fuck did
You over
Wild
here
Hat
trying
come
to
from?
perform drama.
Damn, look what I started. I didn't mean to
What
start
the
that.
You sound
fuck?
so
And then
Wild
disappointed.
Heart,
Have
you've got
you
to take your
done? You
top off.
brought all the
Wild Heart, if you want
weirdo
to be on
stuff.
this
What the
stream, you've
fuck?
got to take your top off like Jeff. Get your shirt off like
No,
Jeff.
no, no,
it's only going to
no.
work.
No, alright, I'm gone. I
Do
can't
it,
do this
Rod.
weird
Do it.
shit with you men. I'm gone.
Come, y'all don't. Y'all make it leggy
Oh shit, you
uncomfortable.
ran him off. Who left?
Leggy,
Leggy, come back. We love you.
Leggy, have you ever like swam in a pool with guys or like a sauna or hot
I
tub?
remember when I
Is
was
that
in
weird for
Germany.
guys
The
to
best
be
thing
around
in
other guys?
Germany got people be swimming and the water would turn red when they were swimming. They put a chemical in the pool so
Oh,
that,
the
or the
pee
water.
for
Come on,
when you
you
pee.
pissing
Yep,
it.
for pee. Yep, out the pool you go.
I remember working in Berlin, you know, honestly, I swear down, right? The
They
Germans.
would they wouldn't let me go to Berlin because back then it was still East Berlin and West Berlin, but they wouldn't let me go to Berlin
Oh
for
no,
a
this was only
vacation.
about like 10 years ago, right, Chuck? It's like obviously, you
Gotcha.
know, like in the as a bricklayer, right? Okay, one of me passions, right, was to work around the world, right? Okay, and I got the chance to work in Germany, and it was in Berlin. I went to Berlin, and basically, what the Germans would say is like, they meant this when they said it. They went, "You fuckers bombed this place to bits. You will rebuild it." Right? Okay, that's what they basically said. Right? But honestly, the pay was brilliant. The conditions were brilliant. I mean, the people, if you didn't speak or attempt to speak any German, they were proper horrible bastards. But
Yep.
What,
if you at least attempted to do it,
what is your aim here, mate? When you're saying this, what's the aim here? You're
well,
telling us a story
Germany's
if
a
you
lovely
weren't.
place. Germany's
What's
an
going
Just
on?
let
absolute
him
lovely
finish
place,
it. He'll
and I will
find
go
out.
back there.
I lived there for
What do you
6 years.
Are you trying to get to where it's compliance, right?
What?
Clearly. Compliance.
With
Where
who?
people comply to like orders or,
What are you
We
trying? What are you trying to get at plastic?
hold it. I'm lost. Yeah. Let's back up and regroup. Everybody calm down.
I
It's no
love when all the
biggie.
Brits get on together.
I think Wildheart is Australian, isn't he?
Oh, are
No,
you? I thought you were Irish.
no, I'm English. I'm from
Oh,
No,
Oh,
Manchester.
he's
you're English? I apologize, sir.
No,
There's a
no,
third one here.
he's not English. He's definitely. Don't fucking dare palm him off on us.
and he's a Geordie.
Hey, remember, I'm
Do
plastic
you remember?
African for a reason.
Do you remember
A bit
Al Peterson, Pet?
where?
Brick. Do you remember Al Peterson, Pet? They were Geordies working in Germany.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Wild Heart. That was something I want. But my uncle was a bricklayer. That's how I learned my trade off. He worked in Germany, and for me, I like to put myself in difficult, uncomfortable positions, right? Because I think it makes you grow as an individual,
Well,
right?
then take your shirt off and join Jeff. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but
I couldn't.
Jeff's got so many more muscles than me.
I couldn't resist.
I don't believe
That's
I'm
you.
an
right.
asshole.
No, don't do anything you're not comfortable doing. It's
Exactly.
supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun
That's
with it. Don't.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm doing this all for fun. I'm just trying to support Jeff. Me and Jeff's been around for a long time.
Hey,
Leggy, did
excuse
you
me,
change?
Mr.
You went to
African.
change?
Excuse me, Mr. African. You said we know why you're called plastic African, but I do not know why you're called plastic African, sir.
Because he's a fake
I
Are
African.
you?
never
Are
said
you?
that. No,
Do you
no.
have a
He never
plastic
said that.
African piece between your legs, sir? Is that what you're
Could
trying to
be.
Why'd
insinuate?
you say that?
Yeah, he's got a
Listen.
Trans.
plastic penis.
Plastic.
Leggy, where you going, dude?
What do you mean? Where am I going? I just want to know why he's called plastic.
You won't sit on a panel with guys with their shirts up, but you'll come up and talk about that with another guy.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
I
That's
asked
my
him why he's
point.
Oh,
called
you've done it
plastic
now. You've done it
African.
now. You've got this cunt to get his top off. Look at the state of that. Look at the
Whoa,
clip.
wait a second now. I've never seen this much
Hey,
fucking
That's a that's a
pasty white
big
fucking meat
man.
in a long time. What the fuck? Y'all need some fucking sun. What the hell's going
How
on
much
I
for
here?
the
yeah,
disco
dude.
light,
We
Jeff?
we got the fucking Viking fella up here that's whiter than a ghost. We got the British fella that has the beard and
How
white,
much
and
you
then we
like the
got Jeff
gay
that's
bar?
hairy
Gay
god.
bar.
How much for the disco light, Jeff?
Oh, I put it away so because
Oh,
it was just
okay.
for that one party,
I thought
so I
maybe
could
we
have my
could do a
normal light bulb.
rave. Yeah, I thought maybe we could do a rave, you know?
Oh, we can. I can always. It's right here. Oh yeah, this is my sponsorship. Disco party bulb, LED rotating disco light.
I guess I got to pay for that.
Oh no, you've paid for enough. I'll give you a little disco teaser. I just got to switch out the bulb.
Maybe we'll get Leggy and Bricky in the mood.
I'm not putting my head down to work.
I
Listen,
don't
you
know
don't
about
I'm
get
that,
I'm
buddy. I
Bricky
happy
in
don't
the
if
know
mood
about
Leggy
in a
that.
just
minute.
stays on the
Don't get
panel.
Bricky in the mood, right? Because he'll all be fucking shy.
I've
Right?
always liked Leggy.
Hey,
I'll keep
Bricky,
them
Bricky, they
all up in
calling
the
you
fucking
leggy, bro.
Sunday
I had to
Look at
change
him, look
my
at
I
him.
had to change my avatar because I thought you guys were getting aroused by that BBC.
Some of us might have.
British broadcasting channel he's talking about, not
Yeah,
anything
this is
else.
Podcasting
The
Corporation.
the other day I got accused of having a 12-inch pecker and being gay. And
You
I'm
got
like,
accused of that today.
You
I
definitely
got
have not
accused
been
of
Like
accused
about
of
half an
that.
hour
that.
ago.
You
You should have
definitely
Oh
not
looked
been a
at
12
shit.
inch
What?
pecker, Chuck.
Why? What? How? What? I mean,
yeah,
what?
you
Would you go to the shop and go, hey man, you got a 12-inch
Who
pecker
would
and
think
you're
any of
gay,
y'all are
bro?
gay?
Do
well
What?
you know do you
you should
know Tarek?
You must have
Not
shown your 12-inch
teriyaki.
Yeah,
pecker, or
Yeah,
what you
Terrier's
say,
my
or
Irish
you're
Taryaki.
brother.
gay.
Terrier's my Irish brother.
No, not teriyaki. Tarek. The one that's in
No,
love
no.
with Lindsay.
I thought. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
No, I
about
do
any of that
not
either.
The
Yeah, I know who you're
Muslim
teriyaki.
talking about
guy.
though.
Oh,
The
fuck him.
Muslim guy. Tarek.
Fuck him straight away there. After you said that there, disavow.
I like teriyaki for leprechaun.
Yeah, Terriak, the Irish one. But
That's the
Tarek,
guy that's always on Verbal Combat. I thought he was gay though.
Yeah. He might be, Jeff. I don't know.
hey, you
You
come
got
from me Lucky Charms. You come from me Lucky Charms, I'll fuck you up, laddie, okay? Don't you come from Lucky Charms.
But if you got accused of having a 4-inch cock and sleeping with men being gay, you should probably stop sleeping with men. You know what I mean?
How you doing, Wild Heart? Long time no see. Last time I saw you, you passed out on panel.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I do that. Yeah.
Fucking
Big
hell, you could have
Jack
that
done us all a
would be
Talcott.
favour and not
embarrassing.
woke up.
Probably
You
any
could have
other
done us all a
place.
favour and not woke up from it, though. Wild Hot.
This place is probably embarrassing.
As a former alcoholic, I will argue with you.
Former alcoholic, Chuck. You sound like you're pissed out your fucking mind right now.
Oh, that's because I live down here in the country, and I pick up all these accents. I was born and raised in St. Louis. I was born and raised in St. Louis, and I moved down
Oh
here, and it's
fuck!
like I'm a country bumpkin.
Oh,
You
that was
do
I
sound
great.
like
wash
one though.
myself with a rag on a stick.
Yep,
I mean, you don't sound urban.
that's
You
what's
sound
weird
like you're
about
full
it,
of
Jeff.
bourbon.
Bourbon. That's what I used to drink.
Urban.
Good
Urban
man. Good
bourbon.
man. Now,
Urban
if you're going to
bourbon.
drink anything, Chuck, bourbon would be the fucking drink.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Whiskey's my
that
fucking forte.
was my drink. when I drank at the end.
Yeah,
That
but
and I always had a bottle of vodka in the freezer for when I got up in the morning. Because without it, I couldn't drink a cup of coffee.
I'm a whiskey man, Chuck. Right? Okay. I've stopped the cannabis. Okay, which is a good thing.
yeah.
Um, I've laid off the crack cocaine and the heroin. Right? Okay, just a bit. Right,
And
but
hopefully
A bit. Wait a
hopefully
minute,
you
you're
can at
still
least get
doing
your
it
roses
then.
off.
I have upped the methamphetamine a bit. So like, I mean,
God damn, Berkey.
Where can I get amphetamine from? I used to be on it all the time, but I lost my deal.
Hey, this is not a drug channel.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
telling you. Oh shit. I'm in the wrong place. Son
At least not that kind of drug channel.
of a bitch.
Ricky does not
It's not the
understand
That's what I used to like
the
about
open air
going
market.
to
This is not the blade.
I used to like going to Narcotics Anonymous meetings. And you start talking about, they'd start talking about these different drugs and how they did them. And you could see the people slobbering on themselves. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I
I've
found it
been,
funny, mate. I found it funny.
yeah, I've been to Narcotics Anonymous as well. I've got
My
the book.
friend would go to make
Well,
the
if
drug
it wasn't for
connections. That's where you
Alcoholics
would get the.
Anonymous, my life would still be in the toilet.
If
I
it
went
wasn't
to
for Jeff, if
hell.
it wasn't for Jeff, I wouldn't be here. Okay,
I love Jeff.
because I'm still
He's a
looking
good,
at his titties. I'm still looking at his titties right now. Okay.
My
that ain't
titties?
all. If he
Your
stands up, you're in trouble, Bricky.
titties, baby. Go and show them.
He's got
Whoa.
some. He's got so much hair. Where's all that hair
You
come
know
from?
it. I
I've
like
got
it.
no
I
hair
like
on
it.
my chest
Especially
at all.
Connection.
gay men.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
get it.
Oh, the
Gay men
shirts are
don't
coming
have
on.
hair.
The shirts are coming back on.
Yeah, my shirt is on.
I see
Yeah,
that.
you're a bit self-conscious, aren't you, Plastic?
No,
He's
dude,
cold.
Hey,
I was in the
You could
Mr.
tell
military.
by
V.
how
You
hard his
don't think
nipples
I
were.
didn't see many things that I know about anything that is man and woman. I
I
know that.
remember.
I don't
Oh,
care how beast you want to go down, man. I've seen it. All right,
I heard
full on.
boo.
I want to say like where there were crimes committed, and I
Another
cannot.
full bottle getting cracked open,
No,
ladies
no,
and
no. I
gentlemen.
don't
Right,
want to be like that
this is for
because
you.
that's my life.
No,
I
I
rem-
love
I
the
grew up with that
shades.
shit.
Are those your drinking
Don't be
shades?
fucking African fucking.
famous.
The ones you used to sit around in the dark and drink?
Yeah, man, it's always bad.
Listen, I'm half blind, Jeff. Don't take the piss.
No, I
I
didn't know you were half
remember.
blind.
I remember back in the late '70s. I was in Alabama visiting a friend, and he took me to this club, and I was all of 17. And the name of the club was the Yum Yum Tree. And
Ooh,
and we
that sounds like
walked in there and sat down at the bar and got a beer. I thought, cool, because back then they raised the age, so I couldn't drink yet. But we sat down, was drinking a beer, and this big burly redneck with a cowboy hat and cowboy boots come up to me and he says, I've never seen you here before, big guy. And my buddy put his arm around me and he looked at the guy and he said, he's with me. So the guy walked away. And I looked at my buddy and I'm like, where the fuck are we? And about that time, this guy walks in the front door, orders a beer into the bar. And all of a sudden he blurts out, this place ain't nothing but a bunch of queers.
Yeah.
And
But
my buddy said, sit still.
no,
Well, the
one of my
place went after this guy and he said, wait till they're done. I said, what the hell are you? I mean, I was 17. I never seen this shit.
you are fresh meat. You are literally fresh meat.
Yeah. We walked outside afterwards. This guy is in a huge ditch with his car turned upside down with him in it. I'm like, oh my
In a
God, get me out of
ditch?
here. Get me out of here. Yeah, they all went out there. The guy tried to run, and they went out there to turn his car upside down in a ravine,
Oh,
big
well, you
Oh
old
my
see,
ditch.
god!
that's
Why are your
unfair. Oh,
stories so damn exciting? There's not. I don't think you're capable of telling a single story that doesn't have some kind of action sequence
Jeff,
in it.
Jeff, I've
he's
lived a
thinking
long
Arnold
life. I've
Schwarzenegger,
seen
isn't he,
many a
Jeff?
I
thing.
went to
Arnold
the store to
Schwarzenegger.
get some eggs.
I
And there
told
was
you
a helicopter
I
chase.
seen 3 people killed when I was a teenager at high school because of the N word. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I've done
And
it
Gen X
all.
thinks that we were like we think we grew up in such a violent generation.
Well, apparently I looked it up, and technically, I guess I'm a Gen X.
You are not a Gen X, my
Yeah, but
dear.
Chuck, you wouldn't have been
Hey,
able to
Aja,
use Google back then, mate.
welcome
You're
and
that
thank
old.
you.
Google didn't exist then.
Google, no such thing back then.
We
My
had yellow pages. Did you even have
my
that?
yeah, we
And the
had
white
yellow.
pages.
They were on
Talk about
stone
doxing.
tablets.
Anybody could dox anybody. If you knew their name, you could just look them up. It told you their street,
The
their
yellow
house number, their
pages.
phone number. Anybody could look like
Yep, yep, yep.
everybody could dox everybody back then with just a
Fact,
phone book.
fact.
Did
Stop
you
at
do you
any
did you
phone
have yellow
booth.
pages in America? To pay
Yes,
Did you have
Yeah.
yellow pages? Yeah.
fucking
And you
hell.
would pay to have your number not listed. They charge you like
and,
an extra buck or two.
yep,
Oh yeah.
and you could call Sarah when you hit operator. You could talk to Sarah and get information that
Can
way.
anyone
Yeah,
remember
you could do that too.
teletext? Anyone remember teletext?
Who?
Huh?
Center.
Teletext, where you
Th-
would book
Oh,
holidays.
yeah, yeah.
You could book holidays from like the television through text. It was called teletext.
No, and it
I
came with your
don't
TV.
remember that.
Yeah, that must be a
Yeah,
waste.
British had this thing called teletext. He's right. It was
See,
really early on with through the
Like
television,
what
right?
years?
it
Does
was called
anybody
90,
CFAX. It was called CFAX. Yeah.
here remember the BBC? Not the BBC. I'm sorry.
The British
It
Broadcasting
was
Corporation.
That's
yeah,
Jesus,
hilarious.
what
not
do you
not
have on
that
your
one.
mind?
That's a
Oh my
joke
god.
of the day.
It was the original
He's that
internet,
old.
but it was everybody would type in it. You had to
The
print it out.
BBS. The
BBS,
book,
thank
yeah.
you. Bulletin board service.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. But sorry to
Eh,
interrupt. Thank you, Jeff, for letting me on. But I need to go to bed. Thanks a lot.
Walhart,
Cheers.
it's been a pleasure.
Cheers. Cheers.
Au
Always good
revoir,
to
auf
see you.
Wiedersehen, goodbye. Right,
Slowly
so
the toilet and yeah.
Well, good night. Yeah, I need to wind it down. Oh shit, I'm way past my bedtime. Actually, I
I'm
was having too
sorry,
much
Jeff.
fun. No,
Way
it's not.
past your
It's not.
bedtime.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I have a curfew now. I have to be in bed by a certain time so I can make it. Do my work, get
What
through the
is
day,
it?
and
6 o'clock there?
yeah, 6:30. I'm
Wow.
up at 2 in the morning.
Oh, that explains it. That would
Yeah,
explain it. I'm
did it?
sorry, Jeff. I
What
didn't
time
mean
is
to
it where you
keep you
are,
up.
Jeff? What time is it where you are? It's 2:15. It's 2:45 in the morning where I am.
it's almost 7 p.m., which is my bedtime.
So that's 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
so that I
Peace.
can get up at 2 in the morning.
You got a job now, Jeff?
Yeah, I do. I have a full
Where you
time
working
job.
at?
Keeps me very
You don't
busy.
know specifics.
I'm a retail queen. I work retail, and I
You're not
love it.
doing peer to peer?
I still have my practice. Like I still have room for
Oh,
clients.
okay, but you got a
But this
regular
was to pay the
retail.
bills in the meantime, and I end up liking it so much that I'm focusing on this right now.
Jeff,
Are you
you made $200 in the last hour. I would sack your job at retail, right, and concentrate on
Well,
this.
this is but like I said, this
only
is a
because
new
I showed
a
up?
new normal if it is normal. It's something I have to
Hey, now
I
I've given my fair
adjust
share
to.
here.
Yeah, I'm not knocking you, lady. I support Jeff
But I
any
don't think
way
I
I
will
can.
quit. I think I really like mental health wise. I get a lot out of getting up and participating in the economy and civilization and society with other humans, and
Routine.
there's all
Routine.
kind of
And I'm
intangible
so
benefits that come with it.
tired
That
of being called a bootlicker.
Well, stop
I
licking
am
boots, Chuck.
I have licked boots and I do get called a bootlicker,
Me
and I
too.
don't mind. I
Here
don't care.
lately,
I get called a bootlicker because I pay taxes. Like I don't have a problem paying taxes, so that
and I
makes me a
keep trying
bootlicker.
to tell them it's only half the boot, not the whole boot.
But it depends on the boot too. Like I don't think I would lick a Doc Martin. Shit,
These boots were made for
for
licking,
licking.
And
and
that's
I
that's
just
know
what
that.
what
That's what
we'll
I'll
we'll
do.
do.
One
I
of
know
these
that,
days, these
boys.
boots are gonna lick all over you.
do.
Oh,
Hi.
hey,
Hey, Shift, how you doing?
Hello,
Hi.
Shift. We have
I
a
think I
Shift
Hello.
met.
hey,
on the
hey, hey.
panel now.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I'm.
now we get some fucking vegetarian shit up here, and Jeff wants to end it. I see how it is.
You're a
I think
vegetarian?
I met Shift
She's a
over at
pescatarian.
Kane. Kane Catharsis.
Stop. You met
I,
him?
No,
yeah,
no,
we
no. I meant
Mhm.
that's where I was introduced to Shift. Was over
I
there.
don't.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I thought
met
it was
Shift
you.
there. Okay.
Right. Not in
Right.
person,
Shit,
just
we've
in
got
chat.
untrackable as
Yeah,
well. We've
that's
got
yeah. Stick to
untrackable.
that sword.
I'm not trying to make her out as a hoe or anything.
We've got another redneck on the
She
panel.
don't need your help.
My, never mind.
And welcome track. Speaking of
You gotta
hoes.
remember, Shift. I was subjected to Mike Cerrone.
Oh, we've all been. Hey Jeff, just for science, I wanted to know what made it a titty out kind of day.
Chuck's 4 batches of 50 memberships
Membership.
a,
Yeah.
Oh
a
my
piece.
gosh! Wow. Okay,
Anything,
that's
He
wonderful.
said you
anything to
could throw a little
support.
titty in with that.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
I
shift. If you
said, you
want to
damn
take your
right.
top off and put your camera on, you're more than welcome.
even
You,
I took my shirt off too for the second time
you
in
did.
YouTube
Like
history.
in
Oh, I'm gonna
Africa
have to.
and
What?
Walhart, even a little bit.
Oh, I gotta
It was one of those
rewind.
nights.
Okay.
Space
I
Oracle was the first one
well,
that talked me into it, but I
I,
think he was hitting on me.
I really
Mm.
wanted to say thank you to who gave the memberships because I
Chuck.
got it, and I really wanted to
Untrackable.
say
Salute.
Untrackable, you know what you gotta do? Take off your fucking shirt and show some
Get your
respect.
shirt off. Get your shirt off. Get your
Shit,
shirt off.
Untrackable's built like a.
There we go.
No,
There we go.
put your
His
hat back
shirt
on.
was
Put your hat
made.
back on. Put your hat back on. You're receding. You're
Wait,
bald.
what is
Everything.
happening?
I'm
That's
sure he
not a
knows what he
shirt.
is. He it's his head.
That
Now,
was a. Why did
now
we get
for
a
another
shirt?
hundred
He's,
dollars,
I bet you're on
we
trackable.
get
He's got more
we can
hairs on his
shave
toes
just
than he has
balls.
on his head.
Um, probably not. Not even for 100. Definitely not for only 100.
Hell, Flo goes
Fuck,
for
give
I
me
mean, I
50,
do
so I
$5 and I'll
figured.
do it.
manscape, but I could pretty much take care of that on my own.
Pretty much. Okay, writing that down for science. Pretty much.
Well, I was like leaving open
Yeah,
Shift.
yeah.
potential in there
Leaving
just in
open.
Well,
case.
Writing that down.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, people of over 18s only, Jeff will stay alive if we donate to his cause. He
he's
has
got to
work.
go to
He
work,
has work
Bricky.
tomorrow. But if we can convince him by giving him funds, okay, I'm sure he'll stay alive.
Funds. Yes, give me some
Get the
funds.
donos in to the super chats or his
Funds,
PayPal link or
You know,
whatever.
funds.
Bricky, what makes me mad is everywhere I go, it's only me giving money to these guys,
You're the only one
and
with.
well, I'm just saying, people got a little
You're
extra they
like
can
Elon Musk
contribute.
around here.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
you're a legend though, Chuck, right? Okay, all these other fuckers are tight ass bastards.
Well, I'm just grateful to God that I got what I got.
Yeah,
That's beautiful that you share. That's
Well, you had a
lovely.
hand in it too, I'm sure.
No, I didn't. It wasn't up to me. It was up to the surgeons, and it was up to God, and
Mm,
that's all I could do.
mm.
yeah. Well, Chuck, it's up to my wife if I'm allowed to spend any money, mate. Okay, but I can grift and I can provide
Well,
entertainment.
your grift didn't work, by the way.
Well, you're
It
doing.
Somebody
didn't, did it?
said
It
in
didn't,
his.
did it? It
Try
fell
again.
flat on its
Try
fucking arse,
again,
did it?
Bricky.
Yeah, can you grift a
Try
little
again.
harder?
I mean, I can try. I can absolutely
Can we
try, right?
can we
Okay,
get
but
a little
Jeff,
Sarah
Jeff, we have to
McLaughlin
hold
music in
principles
the
here.
background?
We have to hold
In
principles
the
here, Jeff, right?
arms
Jeff,
of the
we need a
angel.
timer. We need a timer. A timer for like 10 minutes, right? Okay. And if
Okay, I'll
Jeff
hit the
doesn't
mute,
get a
Bert.
certain amount of donations, right? Okay, he's going
Yeah,
to
I'm
go
a
and
solo
fuck
guy.
off and find somewhere else to go, right? Fact, right? If you're
Yeah.
going to find somewhere else more intelligent and more intellectual and more entertaining than where
Oh my
you
god,
are
my
right
numbers are
now,
dropping.
then keep your hands in your pocket. Don't pull your money out, right? Okay. But if not, donate to Jeff, right? Okay. $1, $2, $3, $4, anything
Oh
you can
my
spend,
god, it
give us more,
worked.
more, more.
Alexander, thank you so much. And this is incentivizing me to actually get my ass to bed
So is
like
me
I'm
grips
supposed to be
working?
doing.
Wait a second.
Unless they want to match my salary. What does
Hang
your
on, is
job
me
pay
grips
you?
working? Because you've just had
We'll
five.
double it to keep the stream going
Yeah.
this one night.
No, Jeff, you're going
You
too
can
cheap,
call
right?
in.
Okay. We need at least 40, right? Okay. So that's five. We need 35 more.
I
In
can do a
one night.
goal. I have the ability to set a goal.
Yeah. Well, do that, Jeff. But
Bricky
what
started talking.
we need 35 more dollars in 10 minutes. Right?
Can you guys come to my channel and do this? Bring your nipples.
Yeah, that's going to cost you a lot more money. Right.
Oh my god. Look at the shit.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
that's
go,
so
Jeff.
nice.
There you
I,
go.
I,
So me grift's working, isn't it, Jeff? Is me
Oh my
grift working?
I
God.
don't.
Oh, the
I'm
drinking the
going with it. I'm
Kool-Aid,
not gonna
Jeff.
fight it or anything. But
That drinking the
is this all
Kool-Aid.
it took?
Get
It
him
like is
drinking
this
the Kool-Aid,
something
Jeff.
that Bricky is gonna be able to just come and make happen all the time? Like some
No,
people can
no,
bring
no, 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 no,
numbers.
no. This is the one-time special offer only,
Okay.
50% off. Right,
Like I don't
okay?
want my livelihood to depend on Bricky.
Yeah, it won't depend on me, okay? I'll be dead by tomorrow, right? I'll be resurrected by the next day,
There
right?
you go.
But
Hail,
Jeff,
hail
you deserve
Christ
every
King.
fucking penny, my friend, okay? You've provided us a lot of entertainment tonight, bud. You have. You've had your top off for about an hour and a half. You must be freezing cold. Like
Oh my
your
God.
nipples are like
Gotta be
Nice to
Madonna's
careful.
see
nipples now,
You.
right?
Ooh, Chug, that's very Twin Peaks.
Fucking hell. We've got Santa Claus here now as well.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think I've ever even seen Chuck, let alone half naked Chuck.
Well, you're
Naked.
getting a. This is the only time. This is his first time. This
I
is
mean,
you are getting a
what a
exclusive feature.
pleasure. Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exclusive. Chuck nipples.
But Chuck
Jeff's
did
teeth.
just raise the bar tonight. I'll tell you that.
Oh, we're getting a squeezy.
He's
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, why is milk
we're
coming out of
becoming a
them titties?
valuable commodity.
Why
We
have you
can't
got
go
milk
back to
coming out of them titties?
just putting out low class product.
Right, chat. Look at chat. It's going to cost you $20 to remove Chuck's titties from the stream. Right? Okay.
They could stay. I'd even let if YouTube allowed me, I'd even let the women put theirs up. I mean, I'm from New Orleans. That doesn't bother me at all.
That's
Oh,
really
yeah, I'll stay for that. I'll stay for that. I'll stay for that. Just don't let the wife. Just don't let the wife know. Okay. Come on,
Oh,
chat.
you found us through Joe Cool? Well, say no more. That
Wait there.
Joe is a
shout out.
he's well known and fairly appreciated around here.
Shout out to the Schmurder lot.
Joe Cool's
Where's
got a
that light?
legendary
Man
laugh, right?
breasticles.
Okay,
Well,
and
good. I'm glad you said man and not
Hi, Missy.
transticles.
What?
Transticles. I'm
See,
using that.
they're
Jeff.
man breasts.
I'm using that one. Believe me, I'm using that one. Transticles, right? Okay, that's mine, right? I'm pinching that from you.
All right.
Really,
Well,
where you
we'll do
going?
final words and we can go around and wrap up. I literally could go all night, and if I quit looking at the clock, I actually will. But the responsible part of me is kicking. It's the adulting that I've been trying to
Yeah, chat.
activate. It's
Make
finally
Jeff
kicking
not be
in.
an adult, right? Stick more money in the fucking chat, right? And he won't be an adult.
Why do I gotta support Jeff? There's other people here. My God, people,
You
don't you
don't.
enjoy the
You've done your
entertainment?
No,
Chuck.
you
You have
do.
done your
No,
part. In fact,
Jeff,
don't
shut the
support me
fuck up.
for a
I'm
whole
drifting for you.
like
Chuck, if you want to, you
month.
can. If you have it, give it, right? Everyone else in the chat as well, do the same. If not, we are going to end up having to disappear. Jeff is
I'm
going to
a
put his top on, go to bed. Chuck's going to take his fucking lovely little grey beard away, right? Okay. Shiv's going to take a titty somewhere else, right? Okay.
Yeah, my titties are packing up. My titties are packing up.
And Plastic African, I mean, he's already fell asleep.
I have not.
No, no, he's doing magic tricks with his beard. I
I'm
saw
in the
it.
background always, man. I hear.
He's not doing
I
shifts. He's
listen.
not doing magic tricks with his beard. He's doing magic
I,
tricks.
I mean, I took my shirt off and untrackable left. I was like, uh-oh.
yeah, man. Not good.
Well, I'll be out tomorrow, so don't
No,
fret.
no.
I agree with
Hey,
that. Money is
Jeff.
There'll be
overrated,
more
love
good
is free, right?
times.
Okay, but money makes the world go round, my friend. Okay, and if you
Mhm.
It
want
definitely makes the
entertainment, you
shirts
want
better.
provided.
I, and I'm a firm believer. If you got it, you share it, it comes back.
And if you could squeeze them, you better. I saw it. Hey, Jeff, how much?
Whoa.
What? I watched him squeeze his boob.
See,
Squeeze
my
my
wife's titties that day when she was pregnant.
But wait a minute. I want some women up here to show us that move.
I don't think they
Here's the
can. I think it's a
thing.
YouTube thing.
Yeah. Yeah, my boobs are too big to fit on the screen. But Jeff,
Ooh.
would you pierce your nipple on?
Could
No, I
solo
would not.
screen you, or
No,
could
no,
solo
no. I
screen you
had
if
ear
that was any better.
pierced back in
Mm.
the day, and that's the only thing I've ever pierced on my whole
I'm
body.
surprised Mike Strome's not here to observe this.
He's in the bush, in the shrubs.
In a way he. If the shrubs have a doghouse in it, that's where he is,
Oof.
or a doc's
Oh
house,
my
we should
God.
call it.
Hmm.
When's the last time he was here, Jeff?
When he doxed, and I had to kick him off.
Oh, who'd he dock?
That's not
Just
That's the
specific
point of
enough.
doxing. I'm not going to repeat.
oh,
He doxed because I
sorry,
would
my
redox
bad,
him.
my bad. What the hell? Who ate the
Bless you.
bullfrog?
Like that.
Classic African. That was
It could be
disgusting.
either
That
one
was
of the
not
two. Now
me.
that I think
That
about
was
No,
it,
Well,
I was
disgusting.
so
the
that
sure
was
I
the
knew
you,
which one.
buddy.
the
That
one
was
that got me,
terrible.
Jeff, was the night that Mike was helicoptering. I'm like, oh
Huh?
Lord.
What does that mean?
Oh no,
Motorboating?
oh, Jeff, don't ask. Don't ask. Jeff, don't ask. Seriously.
Yeah, I think. I let's just
It's when
look. It's almost the
you
top
pull
of the
your
hour. Let's
sausage
just
out and you make
wind.
it.
Let's just wind it down for the night,
Okay.
and we can resume
Yeah, but
tomorrow
what
with
he's
a
doing, being a
fresh
helicopter, he's
topic
winding
and
it up,
perspective of life.
right?
Mm.
Kind of air out our spiritual drawers for a
Do
while.
do 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 do.
African, you have anything you want to leave us with?
I like Tiff. She's funny.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a
Mer-
helicopter?
I bet Plastic
I know,
African
it's
can
so
do a
funny. Man.
helicopter with
It's
his
so
beard. Can you give us a
funny. I
little
like that.
spin?
I like that.
oh.
Stop it, you fucking rude little woman! What you are?
Hey, look a little
Oh, how
about me.
rude!
Well, you could
Give
Rude
us
always
a little
woman!
demonstration. Come on,
I
you you
never.
shift. Stick $20 in the back, right? Okay, and we'll give you a demonstration.
you
Okay,
could
here you
always
go.
go with
Here
the
you
old
go.
time
I'm
one.
sticking it to you.
Nobody knows the troubles I've
Troubles.
seen.
All right, we
Oh,
got to do
man.
closing
Nobody
monologues.
knows my sorrows.
Epilades.
Closing
So
statements for
let's
Jeff,
hurt
ladies and gentlemen. Look, he is
one at a
going.
Stop.
time.
Look at the party's ending now. Right, this
Wait.
is the last statement, right? Unless somebody
Okay,
else.
can I go
All right, I'm gonna
first?
have to. So okay,
Can
Yeah,
Bricky,
can
yeah,
go.
can
yeah.
Oh,
Shift
boo.
even?
Oh,
Can you turn
ladies
your
first,
camera
Jeff.
on?
I'll go
Turn your
second. Ladies
camera.
first. Ladies first.
Yeah, let
Turn
me
your
go first.
camera on.
This is
Let
not
me
a
go
monologue.
first. Make me big.
This is
Make me
only
big.
fans. Turn it
That's what
on.
he's telling the wife to do. Make
Give
me
me
big.
full screen.
Full screen, Jeff. She wants full screen.
I have a particular set of skills that makes me a nightmare for bitches like you. Meh. Whatever. Something, something taken. There you
All right,
go.
Liam. All
Thank
right,
you, Miss
Liam Neeson.
Shift. We'll see
Bye.
you. We'll see you next
Bye.
time you happen to stop by.
Me now, Jeff. I want to disappear next, bud. Right, okay.
Okay, this can't take too long. Go
Don't
ahead.
stand up.
Bye bye.
Ciao. All right.
I'll go next.
Here. I think I
May
get.
God guide everybody through their life that they have a better life, that they no longer have to fight with anybody. For life is too short, and like I was called today, an old geezer.
Mm.
That's
Who
it.
called you that? That's the worst that you were called.
I'm being nice, Jeff. I
Oh,
cleaned it up
they called me
for
an
your
old
show.
geezer.
Hell, you're gonna have to be my son.
I never.
How old are you?
Who, me?
43? Yeah.
I'll be 55.
Oh, you're a little
I'm
older than I thought.
AARP age. Yep.
Well, welcome to the club.
There's even a few retirement
Papa,
communities I could
is
probably
that
start
you?
moving into.
Uh-oh. What's the matter, Plastic?
I know, I was saying, Papa, is that you? You know, the whole thing.
I mean, my
Okay.
my
You
oldest
better go
daughter, I
get
think,
that.
is 45. Yeah, 45.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
my
then you could be.
and my youngest is 15. Do the math. I still shoot. I don't shoot blanks.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good note to end on.
All right. Catch you later, Jeff,
Neither
and
do we
many
here on
blessings.
Outliers in Exile. Take care, Chuck. Thanks again. Thanks a lot. He did. He jabbed. We had to get extra plate. African,
Hey,
take
sleep
us
well,
out.
brother.
Carry
Get
us
some
into
good
the night.
rest. Have a good tea. Relax. You've done good. Yeah?
Thank you, sir.
Always. Be well. Cheers, brother. Everyone
Cheers.
else, whatever. It's all fucking white noise.
All right, that's it for tonight. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, I should be out tomorrow. So look for me then. Probably around the same time. So have a good rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow, whatever you end up doing. And let's meet again tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Outliers in Exile. Where all of the cool spurgs and freaks and rejects. And what do you call it's not rejection when you're the one walking away. What do you call that? You're not being rejected, it's you that realize that this is not you and you're trying to find what is you. That the walkaways, the nomads, the dropouts, the burnouts. Except we're way more fun and cool than all that. And I'd like to think we have more going on in our lives than all of that implies. Okay, we'll call it a journey. Until have a good rest of your journey until the next stage, and tomorrow we'll reconvene and continue together. All right, take care, everybody. Out.